From the Concho Valley in San Angelo, Texas, it is game number 5. The Wylie Bulldogs have made the short trip down to the south to start a new rivalry. Believe it or not, the first time that the Bulldogs will face their opponent tonight. Welcome in, folks. It should be a good one. The Bulldogs at 2-2, visiting the San Angelo Central Bobcats, also at 2-2. How we doing, Bulldog fans? Glad to visit with you tonight as the Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 101.7 The Raider. Glad to bring you Wylie Bulldog football. I'm Andy Penny, your play-by-play voice tonight for, again, game number 5 on the season for the Bulldogs. Wylie currently on the year, 2 wins and 2 losses. Started the year with back-to-back road wins versus Brownwood and Lubbock Monterey. The last 2 have been at home, and they have been highly entertaining and highly competitive, but both on the losing side. 33-28 to Lubbock Cooper. Last week, 56-49 to Stephenville. Game number 5, again, a new opponent for the first time in school history. The Bulldogs will take on the San Angelo Central Bobcats, and also for the first time in school history, the Wylie Bulldogs will play a program in Class 6A. Should be entertaining, should be a fun night of football. We'll get you ready between now and the kickoff, which is coming up in about 15 minutes, the top of the hour, here from San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo. This is a 2-man operation tonight. Be glad to be joined here in the booth high atop San Angelo Stadium to talk Wylie Bulldog football all night long. It's my good friend to my right-hand side. It's the Hodge, Ryan Holmes. Hodge, welcome into Wylie Bulldog football, my friend.
It is good to be here. It's an easy, nice little drive from the big country down to the Concho Valley, and you mentioned a new opponent for Wylie, but for those back home that are used to Shotwell Stadium, a very familiar opponent back in the day, District 4 5A, when it was always, you had the 2 Midland schools, 2 Odessa, 2 Abilene High, or 2 Abilene, and then added San Angelo Central. And so a program that's produced some pretty good athletes on this side. And so I look for some excitement from the opportunity to play a 6A school. But I think at this level and the way both these 2 teams are playing, you can throw the A's out and just expect a really good football game against 2 teams. You know, Andy, one of the things we look at here, most of these schools, most of the districts are 6-team districts. So a lot of people are looking to get one game in before they get a bye, and the Bulldogs get ready for a district play 2 weeks from tonight. And so looking forward to see how we step up and get ready to roll in such a high homecoming, if you will. We'll probably talk more about that after the national anthem.
We will dive in a little bit more after the national anthem here at San Angelo Stadium. Our Stars and Stripes, the national anthem, brought to you by the San Angelo Central High School Choir down on the north end of the stadium. We always want to say a special thanks to all of those in our armed forces who protect our freedom and our emergency personnel as well. Thanks for all you do to make this country, the United States, so great. Again, the Wylie Bulldogs on the road here at San Angelo Stadium, game number 5. New opponent with the San Angelo Central Bobcats. And it's unique. 1, it's the first time these 2 teams have played. 2, the first time that Wylie has played a Class 6A opponent. And 3, I think this sets up again, Hodge, for another competitive matchup for the Wylie Bulldogs. You want that out of your non-district portion of the schedule. It's played out that way through the first 4 weeks. I think we'll see it again here in week number 5. The Bulldogs are 2-2 on the year. Their 4 games, you look at their 4 games, 3 of those 4 games have been 1-score games for the Bulldogs. They're 1-2 in those 3 games. The other game, the blowout versus Lubbock Monterey at 30-0. San Angelo Central, guess what? They're 2-2. 3 of their games are 1-score games. They're 1-2 in those games, just like the Bulldogs. Last week, their blowout win, 35-12 versus Belton. They haven't played on the field before, but I tell you, the statistics look eerily similar for those two teams, which makes for an intriguing and an interesting matchup tonight.
Well, and I agree. And, when you start looking, we're in a new realignment year this year. And so when those districts came out and we got Paladura and we got the familiar people of Ryder and we added Lubbock High, what Coach Martin had to do is start going to find games. How do I get better and get ready for a district that I feel like we can be competitive in, and making sure you're playing people like Lubbock Cooper, who helps you get ready for a playoff team. Same thing with Stephenville. Even though they're at the 4A classification, they are a team that's going to be in anticipation of making the playoffs. And so that non-district schedule is important to find a way to be competitive, get some confidence. And we've said it for the last 4 weeks going into 5. Play well, compete, stay healthy, and just get enough confidence as you head into a district that you feel like you have a chance to find that playoff spot in. And honestly, I think we can compete for a district championship. And so Central's probably in the same boat, trying to find a way to be competitive, because you want to be clicking. If you're clicking week 1, that's a problem.
Yeah,
you want to keep
too early.
You want to keep moving in a way that gets you ready for district. And so I look for tonight's game. It's a new challenge. It's a new challenge for Wylie. It's a new challenge for the seniors. It's a new challenge to say, hey, can we come up to a level and compete with a team like San Angelo that has been able to score some points? We'll talk more about Tyler Hill in a moment, being able to stop and contain a kid like him. And so I think it's got a chance to be a game for those of you that are watching and listening at home. Get some popcorn, order some pizza. I would say go to the Shed, but they're not open right now. But find some food, get ready to hunker down for a great contest tonight.
Before we talk about the Bobcats, let's go back 7 days ago and talk about the Bulldogs in their game with the defending state champions in Stephenville, number 1 ranked in the state in Class 4A Division I. Stephenville, a highly competitive game, highly entertaining game, especially from where we sat. Stephenville ends up getting the better of Wylie, 56-49 in that game. Some positives, though, that I took away, and I know silver lining sometimes is so difficult to take from a loss, but you're talking about a Wylie team that put up 500 yards of offense and 49 points against Stephenville. 2, the Bulldogs trailed by 14 multiple times and erased a 14-point deficit twice to get back to even. Just couldn't do it a third time as they fell by 7. But just so many positives. And, yeah, it's a 7-point loss. The week before to Lubbock Cooper was a 5-point loss. But I think there's a lot of momentum, as you said, trending in the right direction. You don't want to peak too early. I think this team is still on the climb with a peak to get to.
Well, and I guarantee it, on both of those Saturday mornings, and especially last week, you had an offensive room that was like, hey, we put up 49 points.
Yep.
Then you had the defensive room that said, we gave up 56. Yep. And so you go to look at how do you tweak those things on both sides of the ball, because, again, we still had some turnovers. You still have some things that you want to tweak to make that side of the ball better. And I'm sure Coach Kincaid and everybody got together and did those things. But what was good is we were pretty balanced. Yep. Again, KJ threw the ball well. We ran the ball well. And so I just feel like, and you're right, Andy, silver linings are good on this side of district. Sure. It's when you get into district where that silver lining becomes no more silver, and it's bed sheets that got to go.
Right.
So, but in the non-district setting, you can build off those silver linings and bring them into a game again like tonight, saying, okay, let's do those things. Let's fix those tweaks. Let's tweak what we needed to tweak last week on the defensive side, offensive side, special teams, all the things, and find a way to get those better and have a better and another great performance tonight.
We mentioned 500 yards of offense last week. 293 of that was on the ground. 218 was through the air to get over the 500 yards for the Bulldogs. And last week, KJ Long was just spectacular. KJ with 5 touchdown passes last week. Also scored a touchdown on the ground. He was the leading rusher for the Bulldogs, 13 carries for 107 yards. When he is on, that offense is on. It's an offense averaging 478 208 yards a game, and very balanced, 253 on the ground, 225 through the air. So very balanced, an offensive line that is huge, and the Bulldogs can run the football when and if they want to. And when that happens effectively, it opens up a pass game, which we've seen all season long. 4 new Bulldogs scored their first touchdown of the season last week. KJ scored his first touchdown. Julius Lane on the ground scored his first touchdown. Kenny Scott through the air. Kendrick Vanderbilt a reception as well for a touchdown. 4 new Bulldogs with a touchdown. That shows you the depth of the arsenal, the offensive weapons for the Bulldogs. We anticipate lighting up the scoreboard again. What will be the key? Yeah, let's flip the field. As you talked about defensively, too many explosive plays given up right now by this Wylie Bulldog defense, as Coach Martin had alluded to all week long. That's going to be big. And we talk about, you mentioned him earlier, the quarterback for the Central Bobcats, a guy by the name of Tyler Hill. Tyler, a senior, 6'3", 185 pounds, and he can go. He's the leading rusher for Central with 451 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. He's also thrown for 700 yards and 4 touchdowns through the air. It's the Tyler Hill show. I hate to say that because it sounds like it's a one-man show, but it all runs. He's the cog that makes the Bobcats go.
Well, and it reminds me of Taysom Hill on the Saints. You know, he plays quarterback, but he's going to do a lot of things with his legs. And so we probably anticipate looking for that happening tonight. Back to that defensive part that you talked about, and I'm sure one of the big things that we've done a really good job of defensively is first and second down. But when we get third and long, they found ways to the opponent, whether it be Stephenville or Cooper, have found a way to convert on third and long. And so those are where we've got to be sure. Once the defense does a good job and get them in third and long, find a way to get that putting team on the field. And so that'll be big. But you mentioned Tyler Hill. You've got to keep an eye on him. You got to make sure that he doesn't beat you with his legs. And so we'll see what kind of game plan Coach Hill has for the defense and for Coach Hill tonight. Again, you know, the Bobcats got a little bit on their shoulders with all these mums and garters running around. And so it'd be a great night, an opportunity to spoil a homecoming game tonight for the Bobcats.
Tyler Hill, again, his numbers last week. He had 3 touchdown rushes against Belton, a 35-12 win, rushes of 20, 58, and 70 yards for touchdowns for the Bobcats. The two teams have made their way out on the field. The captains are making their way out to the 50-yard line as well. And we want to say hi to Brian Hobbs, not with us tonight down sideline, so we'll give you the bird's eye view of the coin toss tonight. Your captains for the Bulldogs, KJ Long, as well as Ryan Price. And also out there is Harrison Heighton and Caden Clay and Reese Borho, your 5 captains tonight for the Central Bobcats. Tyler Hill, the quarterback who we've mentioned, Jaden Gibson, the wide receiver, out at the 50-yard line taking part in the coin toss. And the official has made the official signal, the first signal, and I believe it was the Bulldogs who won the toss and have deferred. And again, we'll wait for the final saying here. Again, the Bulldogs have won. They have deferred. The Bobcat offense will be on the field first. The Bulldog defense on the field. Bulldogs will move south to north on a beautiful night here in the Concho Valley at Bobcat San Angelo Stadium. We are ready for some football. Hodge, I'll come to you. We've kind of touched on it, but let's put it down. Let's put pen on paper right now. Let's write it down so I can call you out later if you got it right or not. Keys to victory tonight for the Bulldogs in game number 5.
Key number 1 is throw 6A out the window. Key number 1 is throw 6A out the window and not think about a bigger school, different school, or anything like that. Throw that out the window. Number 2, we've got to shut third down and long down. Third down long's got to go away. When third down and long happens, we got to get to fourth down and get to the punting team on the field. Number 3, balance, balance, balance. Let's continue to be balanced on the offensive side. We do those things, we're going to be just fine.
Special thanks to all of our sponsors. I want to say a huge thanks to Taylor Electric Cooperative, our title sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football. Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by its members it serves, still neighbors working for neighbors. That's Taylor Electric Cooperative. Brady Clark, the junior, has it teed up on the south 40-yard line. Back deep, Cedric Fuentes, Kevon Rice, and Tyler Walker. The Bulldogs are ready to go. The ball is put into play. Clark will approach the football, and game number 5 is underway. It's an end-over-end kick. Will go 2 yards deep in the end zone and bounce out the back. It's a touchback. Here comes the Wylie defense as the Bobcats have it 1st and 10 on their own 25. And again, Tyler Hill, the 6'3", 185-pound quarterback for the Bobcats, will lead the Angry Orange out on the field in their all-orange uniforms. Hill again on the year, 64 of 104 through the air, 704 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. Also 451 yards rushing on just 41 carries, an 11-yard rushing average, 6 touchdowns on the ground. Ball will start on the left hash here for Hill. He has a back in the backfield with him. It's Tyree Brawley. And now a whistle and a penalty flag already, and a false start here on the Bobcats on the first play. Our first Pest Patrol penalty flag will come before the first snap of the football game. And the Bobcats go in the wrong direction. Pest Patrol, our penalty flag sponsor, a family-owned and operated business. The #1 focus, providing customers with the best pest control services available. That's Pest Patrol. So now a first down and 15 from the 20-yard line. Ball's on the left hash for Hill. He'll take the snap. He will hand off up the middle. The penalty yardage is back as Brawley, the first carry, number 25, 5'11", 205-pound junior. Colin Bruning, the starting linebacker on the tackle, 5-yard gain. It's second down and 10. Bobcats will go quicks. Ball still on the left hash, and now they'll look over to the sideline, and Hill will get a new play. 4 receivers in the formation, twins to both sides. Brawley offset to Hill's right. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hill calls for the snap. It's a straight drop. 4-man rush. Steps up in the pocket. Has pressure, and he is sacked. He's going down. Colin Bruning again, the middle linebacker. Also joined by Ryan Blake, the 6'3" senior defensive end. It's a loss of 8 for Hill, and Hodge, here we go. It's 3rd down and long, 3rd and 18 from the 17.
All right, here comes the key on your keychain right here. Try to put it in the lock, and let's get the punt team on. Be careful for any kind of slip screens, draws, all the things that you see on 3rd and long.
3rd down, 17. Ball at the central. Check that, 3rd down, 18. Ball at the central 17. They need the 35 for a first down. Trips receivers to the left. Ball's in the center of the field. Lone receiver on the right. Hill, a straight drop, 3-man pressure. And there's the screen out in the flat. It's caught. Giving chase is Bruning. Cleaning it up is Kenny Scott. The catch is made by number 4, Cedric Fuentes, but well shy of a first down. They will mark it on the 21-yard line. It's a gain of only 4. It's a 3-and-out defensive series for the Bulldog defense, and they'll get the football in good field position.
And again, Andy, I don't know, we can go back and look and maybe during a commercial break, but that may be our first 3-and-out on the first drive of the year.
Hill, the quarterback, is also the punter. It's 4th down and 14. He'll now drop back in punt formation. Braden Regala at the Bulldog 40-yard line to field the punt. This is a low punt, far sideline. Regala no chance to field it. It will take a central bounce, roll inside the 30, and come to rest at the Bulldog 25, and that's where KJ Long and company will get the football. 9:49 left in our first quarter. We're scoreless. The Bulldog D, a 3-and-out. Here comes the Bulldog offense, again with their senior signal caller, KJ Long. He wears number 7, 5'8", 155 pounds. He's a senior again, and his numbers on the year, KJ 65 of 98, 900 yards even, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Last week, 5 touchdown passes. 1st and 10 on the 25. Ball's on the right hash. Trips receivers to the wide side of the field, the left side of the formation. KJ take the snap, hand off Landry Carlton. Off left tackle, has 4, has 5. He's out to the 30-yard line. Landry, the leading rusher for the team, 453 yards. He's been over 100 in all 4 games. He's got 5 on first down, 2nd down and 5. Center of the field at the 30, still Trips on the left side of the formation. KJ take the snap again, handoff, Landry off left tackle, met in the hole. Forward progress may give him 1, but that's it. Good play by the Central defense led by Darius Floyd. Gain of 1, it's 3rd down and 4.
Here, 3rd down and 4. Now, one of the things that you mentioned earlier, we have a new center, Sutton Peck, back in. Last week, we had some issues with the snaps. Hopefully, we won't have that tonight.
No gain on that play. Let's make it 3rd and 5. KJ roll the pocket to the right. Now he's going to scramble and run. Has all sorts of room. Reverses field back to the near sideline. He's into Central territory. Cuts it up at the 35 with a heightened blocking in front of him. He's down all the way to the 20-yard line. KJ Long, give him 50 on his first carry of the night. 51 as they mark it on the 19. Bulldogs in the red zone. It's first down and 10.
Great job by KJ rolling out and then cutting it back across, and a great job by Hyten literally becoming Daryl Johnston for a moment.
And Bulldogs will go quickly here. Whistled though at a false start as the snap was a bit late. The offensive lineman had started to move before the snap was made. The snap count a little different. Again, Sutton Peck, the start tonight at center, 6'3", 300-pound sophomore. He's been injured. This is the first time he's in uniform. That should tell you something about Sutton Peck. Immediately into the starting lineup when he's healthy and ready to go. 6'3", 300-pound sophomore. Caden Clay, the center, has moved over to left guard tonight. It's 1st and 15 on the 24. Take the snap. Hand off Carlton on the left guard. Breaks a tackle. He's in the open field. 10, 5, getting to the pylon, and he's in. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Landry Carlton from 24 yards out, and most of that yards after contact. Gets to the near sideline, gets to the pylon. It's 6-0 Bulldogs with an extra point to come.
Great job. Looked like a pinball. Literally bounced off a defensive guy and took off running. Headed for the pylon. Touchdown. Great opening drive. Clark ready to put it through.
A 4-play drive to get down the field. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is on the way. It is good. 8:38 remaining in our first quarter. Our score, Wylie 7, Central 0. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 101.7 The Raider.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here's the Brady Clark kickoff taken at the 2-yard line, getting up to the left hash, 25-30, breaking a tackle out to the 30-yard line. Good return for the Bobcats. On the return that time was Jacoby Yates. Liam Cisneros on the tackle. 8:30 left in our first quarter, and Hodge, great start for the Bulldogs, 7-0 on the scoreboard.
Great start. You saw we ran the ball a lot there, even though I say bounce. We were going to throw the ball on third. KJ turned it into a big gain. Again, it started with a 3-and-out opportunity, went down, scored. Now you know Hill and the Bobcats are going to try to answer. Defense, big opportunity right
First
here.
and 10 on the 30 for Hill and company. Twins receivers to both sides take the snap. It's a quarterback draw off the right side. Colin Bruning in the backfield again, but he slips out of it. Bruning had him in the backfield. Hill breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet into Bulldog territory, and what a heck of a run. What should have been a loss on the play turns into a 29-yard gain, and that is all Desire. What a heck of a run. Tyler Hill, big play for the Central Bobcats. They're into Bulldog territory.
And again, you got to remember Tyler Hill. He's playing a senior game, the last homecoming as a Bobcat. He's going to play playing with a little bit of heart, a little bit of desire. And again, hate that didn't end up as a tackle for loss.
Bruning, the middle linebacker, again had him out in the flat in negative territory, but Hill breaks a tackle and then another, makes it a 29-yard gain. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Straight drop, air it out near sideline. It's a jump ball, well overthrown and incomplete. Intended receiver on the near side was Carmelo Emiglo at 6'1", 187 is the weight. We'll set the defense for you. Wyatt Edmonston, C.J. McAdams, your starting defensive tackles tonight. Ryan Price, Ryan Blake, your defensive ends. We'll set the linebacking core in the secondary after second down and 10. Ball on the Bulldog 41. Empty backfield here. Hill's going to get it out, swing it out. The ball's on the ground. They'll call it incomplete. Boy, couldn't tell there for a second. The intended receiver was Javion Robinson. Had it on his hip, didn't quite pull it in as he's running, and the ball falls down. They'll call it an incomplete pass. And here it is again, Hodge, 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Looked like he was trying to carry it before he caught it and ran a little soon. And so here we go, 3rd and long, another opportunity to at least make San Angelo Central think about 4th down.
Ball on the right hash, trips on the wide side of the field, the left side of the formation. Hill straight drop, pressure's coming. Whistle, though, and a stoppage of play. And I believe we have another false start penalty here on the Bobcats. And we do. Pest Patrol penalty flag will put the Bobcats at 3rd down and 15. The last time, the opening drive, the Bulldogs had the Bobcats behind the sticks and were able to stop. Another 3rd down and 15 here. 7:43 opening quarter. Bulldogs a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, they ran the screen last time. We did a really good job eating that up. I would look for the ball to be in Hill's hands here with 3rd and long.
3rd 15 ball on the 46. Hill in the shotgun. Quarterback draw. Left side. Fumbles the football. It's loose. Big pile at the 42. It'll take pulling some guys off the pile to figure out who has the pigskin at the bottom. Hill just dropped it out of his right hand, didn't have it protected well. Whatever it is, it's 4th and long, but I think the way the Bulldogs are looking, it's the Bulldog football. Coming out of the pile is Ryan Price.
Here we go.
It's a takeaway by the Bulldog defense, and great starting field position here for the purple and gold. 1st and 10 on their own 42. So a 3-and-out series, a 4-play touchdown series, and now a turnover by the Bulldog defense. Everything going the way of the purple and gold here the first 5 minutes.
For the defense.
Yeah, great job there. 3rd, again, Hill going to keep it in his hands there. Fumbles it. That turf, again, bouncing around, lands in the Bulldogs' lap. And now here's where you want to go ahead and continue that momentum. Let's see what Kincaid draws up.
Heighton with single coverage on the near side. 1st and 10. KJ play action. Looks to the center of the field, and he's got Regala, center of the field. He's got it inside the 30. It's knocked out last second. Are they going to call it incomplete? Yes, they are. Boy, post pattern center of the field. Regala was right on it at the 25. Good contact in the secondary to knock it loose. Jacob Saldivar will get credit for that. Pass falls incomplete on KJ's first pass attempt of the night.
Yeah.
I bet we'll go back to that well before the night's done.
Down.
Yeah, that was a great job, great throw. Just a little bit of maybe contact, jarred the ball loose, but great connection there. Just unfortunately didn't answer.
2nd and 10 from the 42. KJ handed off on a draw play. Carlton getting to the left sideline, the near sideline. He's into Bobcat territory, very close to a 1st down as he runs out of bounds. I think he has it. Boy, a very delayed draw. First time we've seen that play all year long, but it works. It's double-digit numbers on the stat sheet. Give him 11. It's 1st down and 10.
Andy, I'm not going to lie. It was delayed so long I thought there was a false start. I thought there might have been a false start.
Landry, 4 carries, 40 yards, and the touchdown already. 1st and 10 on the 47. Empty backfield. KJ looks to his left, throw the out pattern. Regala with a great catch, had a defender on his back. Jacoby Yates trying to knock it away. Braden able to hang on to it. It's a 3-yard pass and catch for KJ's first completion of the night. 2nd down, 7 coming up.
Good job by Braden, really kind of boxing him out a little bit, becoming a post defender almost, on a post player catching that ball. Great job by Braden.
Braden on the year, 27 receptions, 274 yards. He'll get it in his hands again on a quick pass, but another nice play out in the open field, Jacoby Yates. As Regala makes the catch on a hitch pattern, but immediately knocked down. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 7. Middle of the field where it's 3rd and 7 at the Bobcat 44. We'll see what happens on 3rd down to determine what might need to happen on a 4th if it comes up. 3rd and 7. KJ straight drop, 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket, scrambles to his right, has pressure from behind him. He'll be corralled, wrapped around, and thrown down for a sack. 6-yard loss as KJ just didn't feel the pressure from behind him, trying to escape the pocket right side and couldn't do it. It's 4th down and 13 right at the 50.
Yeah, and sometimes there, I really thought maybe he was going to go ahead and try to take off, but he delayed a little bit, and then that's when the defensive end came around and made the tackle. Look for a quick kick
Yeah,
here.
4th and 13. KJ still in, nobody back deep, but KJ has also punted out of this formation before. 5.5 minutes left first quarter. Bulldogs already a 7-0 lead. KJ gets the snap, and he will quick kick. It's down inside the 10. Will it die? It'll roll all the way into the end zone, and we'll go for a touchback. So the Bulldog offense stalls on their 2nd drive tonight, but still a 7-0 lead. 5:21 left in our first quarter of play. And a long field ahead here for the Bobcats. First down and 10 on their own 20. Through 2 drives, Wylie with 88 yards of total offense, 85 of that on the ground. Central with 34 yards of total offense, 30 of that on the ground, 29 on one play. The Tyler Hill scramble for 29. Long field ahead here, first and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Central likes to start on the left hash when they start a new drive, and they will here too. Hill will take the snap. He'll keep it. On zone read on the right side. He's across the 25, 30, 35. Boy, he's tough to bring down. He'll finally fall as Ryan Price, the defensive end, will drag him down. It's a gain, though, of 17 for Hill. The stats didn't lie. He's the cog that makes the offense go.
And again, it's important defensively here. We got the turnover, weren't able to score. Another opportunity where the defense is going to need to step up here after not converting after the turnover.
Ball now on the right hash, send motion into the backfield around the formation. Hill handoff left side across the 40, 45, close to another first down. Aiden Barron his first carry tonight. And he does have enough for a first down right at 10 yards. First and 10 on the 47. Let's set the rest of the Bulldog defense for you. You've heard Colin Bruning, the linebacker, already tonight. Landon Knoll, the senior linebacker, joins him. In the secondary, your strong safety is Hayden Wright. Your free safety, Reese Borho. We'll get you the rest of the secondary after first and 10. Quick throw out right flat up the near sideline into Bulldog territory. The catch made by Tyler Walker. Walker brought down by Josh Patterson, part of that secondary. He's the nickel back. It's a gain of 8. Second down and 2, ball on the 45. Bobcats go quickly here. Hill, quarterback sweep, coming the right side. He'll step out of bounds. Depend on a spot if he has a first down. I think he'll have it. And it is on a 2-yard gain. First and 10 at the 43 in Bulldog territory.
Bobcats kind of getting in a little more of a hurry-up offense on this drive here, especially after the play right before then. So now they're slowing it back down a little bit, getting the ball set. And again, hopefully we're not gassed right here. We'll see what happens here.
Straight drop here, first and 10. Hill, center of the field, crossing route. It's caught, and inside the 40 to the 39. Catch made again by Tyler Walker, his third tonight. It'll go for a gain of 8 down to the 34.
Another nice gain on first down.
Andy, Bobcats are getting a lot of yardage on first down, which sets up a lot of options at second and short or third and short. So see adjustments that are going to be made here.
3:37 and counting. First quarter, Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. Bobcats on the march here. Second and 2 at the 34 in Bulldog territory. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it again and breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's inside the 25, falls forward to the 21. Again, a play that could be for no gain turns into 13. Tyler Hill already over 50 yards tonight, 6 carries for 57. First and 10 at the 21.
Ryan Pace was there with the first contact, wasn't able to wrap up. Hill bounces off and is able to pick up the first down.
It's the deepest penetration thus far tonight for the Bobcats. First and 10 at the Wylie 21. Ball in the center of the field. 3 receivers set, 2 backs in the backfield this time with Hill. Take the snap, play action, looks, jump ball at the goal line. It's up, it's knocked away and incomplete. Intended for Cedric Fuentes on the far sideline at the goal line at the pylon. O'Neal Crossdale, the 6'3 senior, wearing number 6 tonight. Typically number 11. He wears number 6 tonight. He was there in pass coverage, knocked it away. It's second down at 10.
And Crossdale did a really good job staying in coverage without making contact and getting a pass interference call. So good job by O'Neal right there on knocking that down and being in the way.
Second and 10 at the 21. Handoff up the middle, down inside the 15. That's Barron again on the carry. Or Barone is how they're saying it over the PA. He'll get to the 14. It's a gain of 7. Big play coming up here. Third down and 3. Bobcats will go quick. 3rd and 3 at the 14. Hill take the snap. Going to keep it himself around the left side. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. Drug down from behind. I believe that's Kendrick Vanderbilt who rides him down from behind, but it's enough for a first down. 9-yard gain for Hill. It's first and goal at the 5.
Hill reading the end and keeps it inside, picks up enough for the first down.
And I think this is Hill territory here. First and goal at the 5. 2 backs in the backfield with him as the ball's on the left hash. Hill, a long look over to the near sideline. 13 on the play clock, still plenty of time to work with as he resets. Take the snap, first and goal in the 5. Handoff up the middle, walking into the end zone. It's a Bobcat touchdown. It's Jaden Gibson, the 5'11 senior, his first carry of the night. Will go for 5 yards and a score. It's 7-6 Wylie with a Bobcat extra point to follow. And Central made it look easy on that drive. Majority of that on the ground. And they're an extra point away from tying it up. Chase Miller, the 5'10 senior, in for the PAT. Hill is the holder. The snap is back. Kick is on the way. And it is good. Exactly 2 minutes left in our first quarter. Our new score, Wylie 7 and Central 7. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog Football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
7-7, the Bobcats have tied it up here. 2 minutes remaining in our first quarter. Here's a short kick taken by one of the up men. It's Liam Cisneros who takes it at the 34, and he gets across the 35, and they'll mark it at the 36, and here comes the Bulldog offense. 1:58 left in our first quarter of play, Hodge. We're all tied, Wylie 7 and Central 7.
Well, and honestly, Andy, we've kind of been used to these high-power offensive games that we've seen with a lot of points scored early. Defensively, we were in some spots to make some plays, just weren't able to wrap up Hill, and he was able to convert and move the ball. So find a way to wrap up, get those stops, execute tackling, and let's see what we do here post-score.
Bulldogs' third drive of the night. They scored on their opening drive, punted on the second. 1st and 10 from their own 36. Handoff, new back in the backfield. It's Malachi Daniels, met right at the line of scrimmage. As a matter of fact, I think Malachi lost one on his first carry of the night. We've seen the three-back tandem, Carlton, Daniels, Julius Lane also. Daniels, his first carry, does lose one. 2nd down and 11. We'll recap our Big Country Tire scoring summary for the Bobcats. 10 plays, 80 yards, 3:21 off the clock. 2nd and 11. KJ looks around, throws it up, caught, Heighton, center of the field, has a first down out across the 45. Mark it on the 46. A little jump pass there for KJ, but he finds his senior teammate, Harrison Heighton, his first catch for 11 and a first down. Oh, they're going to call it short.
There we go.
Okay, they finally moved him.
I was fixing to say, that now they don't know. It's like they're trying to plug in their GPS and not sure what Siri's telling them.
So Heighton's first catch of the night.
Great job there by the offensive line, Andy, and KJ being able to stay here looking to throw the football.
1st and 10 on the 46 and on the right hash. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff. Daniels powers forward. Malachi has 4 right at the 50-yard line. Well, mark it. Well, on the Bobcat 49, it's a 5-yard gain for Malachi. As the Bulldogs go over 100 yards of offense here in the first quarter.
They've got Julius back there with him as well.
With a lead blocker. Julius will lead block again for Malachi, pushing the pile forward, close to a first down at the 45. Give Malachi 4 on that carry. 3rd down and short. Bulldogs will have to run at least one more play here in this first quarter with 35 seconds left. 3rd and 1 from the Bobcat 45. It's a handoff again to Daniels, and Malachi dropped in the backfield. 4-yard loss. Boy, somebody shot the gap. I believe it was Darius Floyd who shot the gap and hit Malachi as soon as he grabbed the football. Loss of 4. It's 4th down and 5 from the 49. Bulldogs don't have to run another play here in the quarter if they don't want to, but they might. 4th and 5 from the 49. And somebody was in the neutral zone. Free play. KJ's going to air it out near sideline. Heighton inside the 10 makes the catch. free play as the Bobcats jumped in the neutral zone. They'll check the flag, but what a pass and catch. Are they going to say incomplete? Surely not.
No, we're going to decline it.
Oh, okay.
No, we're going to decline it.
What a catch by Heighton down at the 4-yard line. The 45-yard pass should stand. And the Bulldogs will have a 1st and goal as we start the second quarter of play. What a play there for the Bulldogs to end the quarter. That will take us to the end of the first quarter. Our score, it's Wylie 7, San Angelo Central 7. 1st and goal when we start the second. We'll have it right after this timeout. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
After what was a 43-yard pass, KJ Long to Harrison Heighton. 1st and goal at the 6 in a tie game, 7-7. Ball's on the left hash. KJ put it in the belly of Malachi Daniels. Bounces off the left tackle, falls forward to about the 3. Hodge, let's go back to the end of the first quarter. What a great play there, KJ to Harrison Heighton.
Well, it's just such a good job of being smart and understanding, Sutton getting the ball snapped and continuing to run a play knowing it's free and nothing to lose, and we paid for it. Got paid off of it. 2nd and goal. The Bulldogs will change the strength of the formation over to the right side. 2nd and goal on the 3. Handoff. Daniels up the middle, pushing with the leg drive. It's going to be short. He'll get to about the 2-yard line. One more on the play. It's 3rd down and goal from the 2. As the Bulldogs have gone power on the first 2 plays in the goal-to-go situation. We'll see if they continue to go power or if they'll give KJ an option to run. It looks like here comes more beef, Hodge, in the Wildcats situation here as Malachi will be back behind center to take the snap here. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Anxious to see what we do here. Obviously going to get a little bit of dose of Malachi here. Probably going to follow pace.
3rd and goal from the 2. Malachi, Wildcat takes a snap off the right side. He's into the blue turf. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Malachi Daniels from 2 yards out. It's Malachi's 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And he's given the Bulldogs the lead back. It's 13-7 with an extra point to come. Power down inside the goal line. Stay with what works. 3 consecutive Malachi Daniels runs to get him into the end zone. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Drew Penny, the holder. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is good. Hodge will keep it here with 10:51 left, second quarter of play. The Bulldogs answer the Bobcat touchdown. It's now 14-7 with 10:51 left in our second quarter in our first half, and that's a great answer. That's a way to ring the bell, get back in the end zone.
Well, and a good job that it wasn't a long drive, but it was a drive that took some time, gave an opportunity for that defense to take a bit of a breather. And again, the smart play by getting the free play on the offsides, converting. Great job by KJ and Heighton connecting each other. And then Malachi, the big guys up front, creating some movement, creating some penetration. And again, Malachi pretty much walking it in from the Wildcat, Wildcat, whatever you call it, formation. But a great job. And so we'll see how they answer. You know, Hill's going to get another dose of it here in the second quarter. And so great job by Wiley, and we'll keep rolling.
So the Bulldogs again play with the lead here. Now 152 yards of total offense, 146 through the first quarter. They added the final 6 of that drive to get into the end zone. Clark has it teed up. Yates, Fuentes, and Rice back deep. Here's Brady's kickoff. It's a shorter kick. Coming up, approaching the football, taking it at about the 12-yard line is Rice. Rice going from right to left, and he's tripped up from behind. Great tackle is Julius Lane. He's not just a fullback, he's a special teams tackler as well, playing some defense there. Makes a tackle at the 21, and that's where the Bobcats will start. 14-7, Wylie on the scoreboard. 10:46 left before the half. Our Big Country Tire scoring summary for the Bulldogs. 9 plays, 64 yards, exactly 3 minutes off the clock. Malachi Daniels, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year from 2 yards out. Brady Clark adds the extra point. That's how we got to 14-7. So here comes the Central offense. First play of the second quarter. Bobcats with 113 yards of offense in that first quarter. 1st and 10, quick out pattern. Caught near sideline. First catch of the night for Ben Imler. O'Neal Crossdale, Landon Knoll, Colin Bruning all on the tackle. Imler, quick pass and catch on the out pattern for 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Yeah, great job there. Your DB's backing up a little bit, makes the catch, and then having a number of Bulldogs come to swarm to the tackle. Great job defensively.
4 receivers set here, twins to both sides, back offset to Hill's left. Take the snap. Hill's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper left side has a first down. He's out to the 35. Takes a big hit that time. Reese Borho out of the secondary lays the shoulder into him. Ryan Price was on him, but plenty enough for a first down. 10 more for Hill, the quarterback. First down and 10 at the 36. 8 carries, 76 yards for Hill. Came in averaging 11 per carry. He's almost at 10 tonight. Play action here. Throw the post pattern. Center of the field has a receiver. It's caught. Spin move. Still on his feet. Now tackled. Crossdale will make the tackle of, again, it's Ben Imler on the catch. 32 on the pass and catch, and a Bobcat first down.
Yeah, run on a bit of a slant post. Hill finds him and picks up a big yard, or big gain.
At the Bulldog 32 and on the right hash. Hill take the snap, play action, post pattern again, caught on the other side of the formation. This time caught by Cedric Fuentes down to the 18-yard line. Another quick 14, and just like that, the Bobcats down into the red zone, first down and 10. Hill's throwing the football well tonight. He's 7 of 9 for 81 yards.
First, a lot of quick hits, Andy. I mean, you know, little outs, little hitches, and right there getting a lot of slants right now off the play action.
1st and 10 on the Wylie 18. Hill fake the handoff, keep it himself. Left side, he's down inside the 10. Pile drives to about the 7. Josh Patterson, as well as out of the secondary, Hayden Wright, the tackle, but 11 more for Hill. It's 1st and goal, Bobcats at the 7-yard line.
Kind of skating backwards right here now. Look again, Hill. You got to honor the quarterback and also obviously the running back.
Handoff this time to the running back. It's Brawley. Not much room to run. C.J. McAdams from the defensive line able to stop Brawley. Just Brawley's 2nd carry tonight. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 6. If I'm the Bobcats here, it's the Tyler Hill show for the last 6 yards of this thing to try to get in the end zone.
Well, and that's where you got to have that responsibility. If your responsibility to read the quarterback, you stay with the quarterback. Don't let it take you where you don't need to go.
2nd down and goal from the 6. Hill with the back. It's Brawley offset to his left. Also a lead blocker to his left. 3 receivers in the formation. Twins to the left side. Lone receiver to the right side. Handoff Brawley again off left guard. Pushing forward. The leg drive to about the 2-yard line. 3rd down goal coming up here for the Bobcats. Tried to tie it up. Wylie a 14-7 lead. 7:50 left before the half. 3rd down and goal here for Central. Hill in the shotgun. It's crazy. The ball's at the 2. He stands at the 6 in the shotgun. Take the snap. He'll keep it left side. He'll walk into the end zone. And there it was, assignment football. 2 plays in a row. The Bobcats have handed it off and caught the Bulldogs just squeezing on the inside, and Hill walks into the end zone from 2 yards out. 14-13 Wylie with a Bobcat extra point to come.
Yeah, that's something you're going to have to watch. I mean, obviously, adjustments need to be made now. We'll see what happens at halftime. But knowing that you've got to keep your eye and don't let the ball fake you out.
Chase Miller in for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 7:36 left before the half. Our score, Wylie 14, Central 14. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 101.7 The Raider.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
At Wylie ISD, our career and technical education courses are designed to provide academic challenges for students. To us, it is vital for our students to earn important certifications that are recognized by industry and not only promote college readiness to further their education, but springboard students in preparation for a career in current and emerging professions. Wylie ISD, inspiring the next generation of innovators.
Back here by the Bobcats. The Bulldogs will get it back 1st and 10 on the 25, and what's turned into a offensive track meet between the two teams. 14-14 on the scoreboard, 7:36 left before the half. Andy Penny, the Hodge, Ryan Holmes to my right. Glad you're with us tonight for Wylie Bulldog football. Special thanks to all of our great sponsors. I want to say a special thanks to Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. 1st and 10 Bulldogs tie football game. They'll start on their 25, center of the field, KJ Long and company. KJ's got two backs in the backfield. Now send Regala in motion, fake the handoff, give it to Landry Carlton up the middle. Landry's got 4. He's out to the 29. And again, it's been an offensive firepower now as Wiley with 156 of total offense. Central up to 192. 14-14 on the scoreboard. 2nd and 6. KJ goes quickly, throws an out pattern, but Regala ran more of a curl or a slant. Miscommunication is KJ's first incompletion of the night. And quickly, Hodge, here it's a 3rd down and 6.
The best thing about that pass is it was just short enough to hit the grass, because if it would have been lofted up anymore, that was going to be a pick 6 going the other way.
The Bulldogs tried to go quickly as Central's defense, their secondary was not ready, but miscommunication between quarterback and receiver. 3rd and 6 from the 29. KJ in the shotgun. Straight drop, looks to his left, now scrambles to his right, has room to run. He's across the 30, trying to get to the near sideline. He does, has enough for a 1st down. Good second effort for KJ. Looked like he was going to be knocked out of bounds short by the safety, Coulter Farmer. But KJ bounces off of it. He's got 11. Move the sticks for the Bulldogs.
He really kind of created it there at the end. Had a chance if we got one more block from height in there. Just a little miss on the block there, but KJ did a good job tippy-toeing down the sideline.
New set of downs now at the 40. 1st and 10. Trips to the wide side of the field, the left side of the formation. Handoff Carlton off left guard. Will push forward, still on his feet. He was wrapped up, but didn't have a knee down to the ground, but finally wrapped up. Forward progress stop. 3-yard gain for Landry. Landry with 6 carries, 47 yards on the ground. Bulldogs go quickly here. 2nd and 7 at the 43. KJ now will hold his offensive line, and they'll reset. Tight end to the right. That's Seth Strange. Trips receivers to the left. Carlton offset to Long's left. 2nd and 7 from the 43. Handoff. Ball's on the ground. Carlton, all he can do is cover it up. That's just an exchange on the handoff. And it's a 4-yard loss. Fortunately for the Bulldogs, Landry's able to cover it up, but now it's 3rd down and 11.
And real fortunate with the ball to bounce right back to him. Get real fortunate there. You got 3rd and long now. And so you got to find a way to execute something here to keep this drive alive and not bring the defense back out on the field.
14-14, halfway through the 2nd quarter. 4 receivers set. Hunter Hood, the sophomore, is now into the lineup. KJ, play action. Looks to his left, center of the field. Had Hood. Hood just turned the wrong direction. Pipe route, which is a skinny post, center of the field. Hood was open between defenders, but he looked to the left. The ball was on the right. It falls incomplete. And the Bulldogs will have to punt here, 4th down and 11.
Looked like some miscommunication on the route on when it was coming. Again, incomplete pass now. Big punt here. It's 5 minutes left. We need Brady to get a good boom here, and defensively we're going to have to hold them. and get the ball in the second half.
Brady in punt formation. Jacoby Yates is back deep. Slight rush, but not a big one. Brady off the side of his foot near sideline. It'll bounce inside the Central 40, and a small hop as it makes its way out of bounds on the white paint. Officials will set it down on the 37, and that's where Central will start. We're tied at 14, 5:36 left before the half. It's been a back-and-forth football game. Wylie scored first. Landry Carlton, 24-yard touchdown run. Central responded. Jaden Gibson in to the end zone from 5 yards out. We were tied at 7. Malachi Daniels for the Bulldogs gave Wylie a 14-7 lead. Tyler Hill responded with a 2-yard touchdown of his own to tie us up at 14-14. First and 10, ball's on the 37. Hill will keep on the left side. He's down the sideline, breaks a tackle, and it's a foot race, and nobody's going to catch him. Tyler Hill breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he will go 63 yards for a Central touchdown. It's been the same play. Fake the handoff into the middle of the formation and keep it around the left edge, and nobody's there on the edge to make the tackle, and Tyler down the sideline for 63, and the Bobcats play with the lead for the first time tonight, 20-14, with a Bobcat extra point to come. Nothing crazy about that. It's just a pretty simple play, well executed and blocked, and Hill up the sideline and gets into the end zone. Quick stoppage in play here as the personnel changes for the extra point. But Bobcats getting ready for the PAT. I'll tell you, the First Financial Bank, a great sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football. Our success comes from the lifelong relationships we build with people just like you, recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks. That's First Financial Bank. Chase Miller in for the extra points. The Bobcats play with the lead for the first time. Snap is back. Hold us down. Miller's extra point is up, and it is good. 5:26 left before the half. Our new score, Central 21, Wylie 14. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
21-14, Central now on top of Wylie. The kickoff for the Bobcats goes out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Wylie offense right back on the field. A Central one-play drive, an easy Big Country Tire scoring summary. We'll give it to you after first down and 10. KJ Long and company, first and 10 on the 25. Play action, center of the field. Heighton with a catch on the post pattern, breaks a tackle, and it's a foot race. 30, 25, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. KJ Long to Harrison Heighton. Anything you can do, we can do better. Central from 67. KJ Long to Harrison Heighton for 75 and a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Did you catch your breath?
I did. Hey, that was one play, one touchdown.
Back-to-back plays which have ended up in touchdowns. And the Bulldogs respond just like that. Anybody got a pencil sharpener around here? We're losing lead in our pencils trying to keep up with all this. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. Kick is good. It was 21-14. It's 21-21. Hodge, that's a way to respond to a Central touchdown. Let's get one of our own.
Oh, 100%. Great job at little play action by KJ, and which is a great call. I love the call because, all right, you think, okay, 5:26 left to go in the ball game. Let's eat up some time. You get the ball back to start the second half, and then we go right away and throw a nice little slant, skinny post, if you will, to Heighton. Great job. The KJ and his receiver and Heighton were on the same page there. We saw a little miscommunication early on in the previous drive. Right there, they got reconnected, if you will.
Hey, as a guy who keeps the scoring summaries, you're doing an awesome job. Let's give the last two those scoring summaries. One play, 63 yards for Central. One play, 75 yards for Wylie. You're doing a heck of a job.
I appreciate it. If we can just... Now, if we go one here again, I want it to be a pick six.
That'd be good. KJ now tonight is 5 of 7 through the air, 129 yards, and the touchdown pass. Here's the Brady Clark kickoff, far sideline, caught on the run at the 10-yard line. It's Yates getting to the center of the field. He's across the 25 and out across the 30 before he's drugged down. Actually, Kevon Rice on the return, but the play is stopped. Again, our Big Country Tire scoring summary for the Bulldogs. A one-play, 75-yard drive. 11 seconds off the clock as KJ hits Harrison Heighton. For Harrison on the year, that's his third touchdown. He had the longest reception. No, check that. Braden Regala had the longest touchdown reception versus Monterey at 70 yards. But that is now at 75. KJ to Heighton. Brady Clark added the extra point. 21 apiece, 5:06 left here before the half. Tyler Hill's chance now to counter punch. 1st and 10 at the 32. Handoff up the middle. A run across the 35 to about the 36. That's Brawley out of the backfield. And Brawley a gain of 4. Well, one thing that has that we have not had to worry about this year is offensive stats. Hodge, we've seen it all year long. We're seeing it again tonight. 2nd down and 6, ball at the 36. Play action, center of the field, caught. Well, that one juggled but held on to. Quick pass, quick slant. Catch made by Jacob Gallegos, his first catch of the night. Pass and catch of 8, and a Bobcat first down.
Again, Hill going off with a play action with a play action fake, and again a slant there for the connection to pick up the first down.
Ball in the 44, 4:20 left before the half, tied at 21. He'll take the snap, quarterback draw. Up the middle, cuts out to the left. He's into Bulldog territory and more inside the 40. An ankle tackle at the 36. It's 20 more for Hill. He's brought down in the secondary, first down and 10. Hill tonight, 12 carries for 172 already. Still 4 minutes left before the half.
Be interesting to see what they call here. Hill moving around a little slower.
2 backs in the backfield this time as the ball's on the 35. Play action, Hill rolling to his right, and he is a little gimpy. Throws it center of the field, well underthrown, and a chance for an interception. As Hayden Wright, Josh Patterson were both in the area to potentially pick that off as it was well underthrown. Ryan Blake was given chase, and you're right, Tyler Hill's a little gimpy as he rolled out on that pass pattern to the right.
I'm really surprised, maybe momentum, but Coach Crane, Coach Martin, neither one have called a timeout. They haven't tried to maybe take one and give Hill a break.
2nd and 10, ball on the 35. It's Hill a long look over to the sideline now to get a new play. 2nd and 10 on the 35 and on the left hash. 4 receiver set. Brawley offset to Hill's right. High snap, play action, throw it curl pattern, jump up, make the catch, immediately tackled. Right, the tackle of Gallegos. It goes for 6. It's 3rd down and 4. Chance to get off the field here for the Bulldog defense.
Probably more than likely we're going to need to get 2 stops here. Again, they're liking the quick. Coach Crane, they're liking the quick hitches, the quick passes.
3rd and 4 at the 29. Hill, keep himself, gets out to the left, breaks an ankle tackle, and he's into the open field. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 29 more for Tyler Hill. And again, Hodge, a chance for the Bulldogs to make the tackle around the line of scrimmage, but they just can't do it. Hill makes them pay from 29 yards out. It's 27-21 with a Central extra point to follow.
We're getting in the spot. We just haven't been able to execute and complete the tackle. You hear coaches, 2 things you got to do well, block and tackle. We got to find a way to tackle better in the second half.
Chase Miller in for another extra point. Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it remains good. 3:07 left before the half. Our score, Central 28, Wylie 21. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member. It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
(28-21). Here is the Chase Miller kickoff. Taken by Braden Regala near sideline right at the goal line. He'll get across the 20 to about the 22, and that's where the Bulldogs will set up shop. The haymakers continue to be thrown here. The Bobcats, the most recent, exactly 3 minutes left before the half, and Central a 28-21 lead. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. Glad you're with us tonight for Bulldog football from San Angelo Stadium. And again, 28-21 on the scoreboard. The good thing is, Hodge, when Central scores fast, it leaves plenty of time for the Bulldogs to try to respond. They'll have to go 78 here to try to tie things up.
And again, no timeouts been called on either side, so you have all 3 timeouts. Opportunity to milk a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, we take another 1 touchdown pass right now.
No doubt.
Any day in the week.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 22. Handoff Braden Regala, who lined up in the backfield trying to stretch to the left. Not much room to run. Braden's first carry of the night will net a yard. 2nd down and 9. Bulldogs do have all 3 timeouts in their pocket, so clock really not a factor, at least yet. As fast as they go, should be plenty of time to finish off a drive here.
I think the other big factor is knowing San Angelo has 3 as well.
2nd down and 9. KJ a straight drop, looks to his left, now steps up. He's going to tuck it and run to the near sideline. 30, 35, knocked off his feet as he tried to get out of bounds, but plenty of room for a first down, as they will mark it on the 36. 13 on the scramble for KJ. Move the sticks.
And I think really good job, KJ, being able to keep his shoulders and his eyes down the field, not having to run, too crazy and have that opportunity to be brought down by a backside back or anything like that. Good job by KJ extending the play.
On the 36, 1st and 10 on the right hash. Take the snap, hand off up the middle. Julius Lane, his first carry tonight across the 40. Powers forward to the 43. 7 for Julius, the freshman. I like to call him that, Julius Lane, the freshman. I feel like every time I call his name, it's Julius Lane, the freshman. 6 foot 205, picks up 7 there. Here's 2nd and 3. KJ rolls to his left, sets his feet, directing traffic. Now scrambles to his right, has pressure on the near sideline, still trying to stay alive, and breaks a tackle and somehow gets positive yardage out of the play. Ran about 55, looked like Kyler Murray last week. Ran about 55, it picks up 3. It is enough for a first down. Actually getting 4 on the play. And 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a whistle and a timeout, and I believe Central, the defense, has called a timeout with 1:41 left before the half.
Looks like it's an official's timeout.
Yep. Yeah, I see it out there. Excuse me, official timeout to take care of something on the field. Let's reset. 1:41 left before the half. It's Central 28, Wylie 21. Bulldogs on the move again.
Again, KJ trying to go, and he's trying to direct a little bit of traffic to get receivers going. That's one thing on a play like that. As a receiver, you got to continue to keep moving. Find a pocket, find somewhere to settle in, and not give up on that. You got to, even, let's say your route is a post or whatever. Once it ends, you got to find a place to settle. KJ does a good job continuing the play and extending and finding some way to slip through and pick up the first down.
So special thanks to Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, specializing in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management to help you succeed through your seasons. It's Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint. Special thanks to the Shed Market. We like our meat to be tender and cook it with dry rubs rather than sauces. Everything from brisket to ribs to pork shoulder, the Shed Market. Want to remind you, on Tuesday nights, 6 o'clock every week from the Shed Market, live on location, is the Bulldog Sports Zone with head coach Clay Martin. Coach Martin will give the live audience there in the restaurant as well as our audience online the look back at tonight's game against Central, and then we'll look ahead. We'll look at the other sports going on in the fall season for the Bulldogs as well. Tuesday nights, 6 o'clock, live on location. Come and join us. It's an entertaining night, and you get a heck of a plate of food from the Shed Market as well. Our good friends, again, at the Shed Market. Bulldogs have 266 yards of total offense tonight. Central has 322. The Bulldogs need 53 more here before the half. Trailing on the scoreboard, 28-21. First and 10 from their own 47. Ball on the right hash, trips to the left side of the formation. KJ play action, looks to his left, center of the field. Now throw the post pattern. Has Regala at the 20 who makes the catch. Knocked off his feet at the 15. 38 on the pass and catch to Braden. It's first and 10 inside the red zone.
KJ just out of habit, or maybe a back was supposed to be there. A little play action, and again, finds Braden. Big play here.
On the 15, KJ looks to his left. Nice pocket, now scrambles to his left. Throw it into the end zone. Back pylon, it's caught. It's Kenny Scott. Touchdown, Bulldogs. KJ just, I tell you what, improvisation at its finest. 15 for a touchdown. We're an extra point away from being tied. 28-27 Central with a Bulldog extra point to come. Boy, this is backyard football. That was backyard football. Draw it up in the dirt, and if it doesn't work, then just make something up on the fly then too. Brady Scott in for the extra point, Brady Clark in for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 1:12 left before the half. It's Wylie 28, Central 28. And the offensive numbers just continue to grow. KJ now 7 of 9, 182 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm not real sure yet if that was called or seen or audible. But again, connection long to Scott for the touchdown. Now again, 1:12 left to go here. We get the ball to start the second half, so that's big. 3 timeouts for San Angelo. Get a good kick here, maybe put them in position to give them a lot of field to work with, and anticipate some Hill keeping it in his hands for 1:12.
And I believe Hodge, back-to-back passes on that is the big pass to Regala for 38, and then the 15-yard pass as well for the touchdown. Bulldogs went 78 yards on the play. We'll recap the entire Big Country scoring drive here after the kickoff. Here's the kickoff, far side, taken by Kevon Rice, 10-yard line. Gets to the center of the field, cuts up to the right hash, 25, out across the 30, and rolls forward to the 35. So we'll reset the first half, 1:03 left before the break. We're tied at 28. All 3 timeouts here for Central with 1:03 to work with. First and 10 on the 35. It was 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Both teams with 21 here in the second. We're tied at 28. Last week versus Stephenville, we were tied at 28 at the half. Points have not been hard to come by. Both teams are over 300 yards of offense here in the first half. 322 for Central, 319 now for Wylie. Bobcats still with a minute to add to that number. First and 10 on the 35. Hill straight drop, has pressure, throw the underneath screen. Caught, far side of the field. 40, 45, 50. Down the sideline goes Fuentes. He's still on his feet. He's inside the Bulldog 35. Pass and catch of 32 on the screen. And inside the 35, just like that on one play.
Well, and again, Andy, this is where we've been talking about, and Coach Martin talked about in the show. You can't give up the big plays.
At the Bulldog 33, clock winds 43-42. Hill straight drop. Now whistle and a false start here on the Bobcats. Might slow them down a little. The the yardage markers on the far side really haven't mattered tonight.
No, no, they haven't. But the thing about that big play there, now they've got 3 timeouts, 40 seconds left. That means every kind of run play for Hill is in the book, is open to run. Time's not a real factor, but it looks like we may get our first timeout here.
Yeah, I think Coach Crane and company will go ahead and call their. Well, they haven't officially called it yet, but the offensive players starting to come over to the near sideline. 40 seconds left. Coach Martin looking for a explanation of something on the far sideline. He's called over the white hat to discuss something. The Bobcats are taking advantage of that, and the skill position guys on this side are meeting. Gotcha. Okay, offensive penalty. I guess the last minute of a half, it's either take a timeout or a 10-second runoff. So Bobcats go ahead and call a timeout with 40 seconds left. It will be 1st and 15 on the 38. We'll have all of the first half stats during our halftime show, the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. We'll have all of the first half stats. We're trying to add them up. We just hope our calculators are right, because the numbers are more than what our cognitive minds will allow us to do. The Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show coming up here in just a few minutes. You will hear the Wylie Pure Gold Band and their entire performance. The In-Tune Music and Sound halftime show performance by the Wylie Bulldog Pure Gold Band. We'll have that for you. Here's the first half. We'll come to an end here in about 40 seconds. 28-28 on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Check that, 1st and 15 Bobcats on the Bulldog 38-yard line. Out of the timeout, ball's on the right hash. 4 receivers set, trips to the wide side of the field, which is the left side of the formation. Lone receiver on the top side. Hill, a straight drop quarterback draw. Coming out to the left side. He's inside the 35-30. Inside the 28, trying to get out of bounds, and the official will grant that. Out of bounds at the 28. A 10-yard gain for Hill. It is 2nd down and 5 at the 28. The clock is stopped with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, 10 seconds ran off there again as Hill took off running on the draw. And again, getting out of bounds and saving those 2 timeouts.
2nd and 5 at the 28. Ball now on the left hash. Hill take the snap, play action, throw it up, post pattern, center of the field, has a receiver at the goal line who makes the catch, and it is a touchdown. Ben Imler, 28 yards on the pass and catch. And the Bobcats strike. Not much time needed. 34-28 Central with an extra point to follow. It's just play action in the backfield and a simple post route in the center of the field, but the execution has been through the roof here for the Bobcats. Miller in for the extra point, and it is on the way, and it is good. So with 23 seconds left, Central takes the lead back at 35-28. I don't know if 23 seconds is enough time to answer and try to get this thing tied by halftime, but the Bulldogs will have 2 or 3 plays to try to do that. But
yeah, that's got to be frustrating. I know, coaches, you do a good job. You get back in it, and then you give up the big play to start the drive, and then you give up the touchdown there with 23 seconds left. Again, adjustments are going to have to be made on when they go in on secondary route, secondary-wise. Unfortunately, Crossdale just kind of – Elmer got by him, and result is a touchdown. You have 3 timeouts, 23 seconds. A lot depends on maybe what you get here with the return on what Coach Martin decides to do, but knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half.
So Miller is ready. It's actually Brian Parra who will kick off this time, and here is the kickoff. It's a shorter kickoff. Regala a chance to return it. Catch it on the 10 on the right hash. He's out across the 20 and tripped up at about the 23. Wiley will have 20 seconds left. The good thing is here for the Bulldogs is plenty of weapons in the arsenal here for Wiley to throw the deep ball. Harrison Heighton already a 75-yard touchdown pass tonight. Go ahead and take a couple shots with 20 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the 23. Hunter Hood is in the lineup here. Heighton as well. Malachi Daniels will be in the backfield. 4 receivers break the formation here. Trips to the far side, the left side of the formation. 1st and 10 on the 23. KJ take the snap, play action, pressure off the edge, scrambles to his right at the line of scrimmage, throws the football up the field. It's caught. It's caught by Hood out across the 45. No flag came out. Boy, KJ was towing the line of scrimmage, but no flag came out. 24 on the pass and catch to Hood. Clock is stopped with 11 seconds left. The ball's on the 47. Still 11 seconds left. KJ, straight drop, looks to his left, throw the out pattern. Daniels out across the 50, gets out of bounds at the 45. 8 yards on the pass and catch. And now with 4 seconds left, you're at the mercy of what is probably a Hail Mary here. Second down and 2, but 2nd and 2 really doesn't matter. 4 seconds left here before the half. Bulldogs will go ahead and take a timeout, make sure they've got the appropriate play. 35-28 Central, 4 seconds left here before the halftime break.
Yeah, and take a timeout, really think about it, and see, you might have a little razzle-dazzle here. Obviously, Central saying we'll give up any kind of base hit up the middle, but we're just not letting anything go over our head. You're probably going to see 3 or 4 guys hanging out around the 5-yard line or deeper. May look like a punt return here in a minute when they'll be so far back. But again, I saw Appalachian State win a game on a crazy play last week. And so here, the main thing is if you can find a way to score, great. Execute this play, get into the locker and make some adjustments. On the defensive side, there's some things that you're going to want to say, hey, guys, we've got to do here. We've worked all week. Okay, we're watching. We're making sure our key don't follow the football. When you follow the football, that's when you get in trouble. And then again, secondary wise, over the top just is a tough play there by Crossdale. So we'll see what happens. But adjustment will be made, and you got to feel good that we've played good offensively. But we're going to have to find some stops.
It's definitely a prevent defense here, a Hail Mary defense for the Bobcats. 4 receivers here. As KJ will take the snap, Bobcats rush 3. It's caught to Heighton, and oh my goodness, they tried the hook and lateral, and it's caught, and KJ Long, unfortunately, able to make a play. The Bulldogs a hook and lateral. Heighton made the catch, lateraled the football. It was picked off. Jacoby Yates picked it off on the hook and lateral, and fortunately, KJ Long, a touchdown-saving tackle. Or that thing could have been really bad, but the clock runs out. That's how the first half will come to an end. Our halftime score, it's Central 35, Wylie 28. Bulldogs will get the football to start the second half. We will step aside. We'll get you into the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. The In-Tune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime performance is coming up after this timeout. Glad you're with us tonight. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Rate.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, Fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We welcome you into the Lawrence Hall halftime show, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. 35-28 on the scoreboard. Central leads Wylie. We'll get to the first half stats, but first we step aside. We want you to hear from the Wylie Bulldog Pure Gold Band in their halftime show performance under the direction of Kyle McDonald. They make their way here onto the field at San Angelo Stadium. They look good in their purple and the white. We step aside again for the in-tune music and sound Pure Gold Band halftime show performance here on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network.
Can you order?
Where's he at?
Text me. If I go
Exactly. I haven't gone to watch the game. Really? How long have you been here? Good luck. Hey, you see the girl next to you? I am in tears. David just told me. David, come on. He's somewhere. If I find him, I'll bring him over here. Daniel! Where's on with him?
It's a small school. And we moved, and then I went to college where I live now. Do you know where Pauline is? Around here? Yeah. It's way up there. I don't know. It's on the 12. Gary Grant's down there. And that's the middle school. Wednesday.
You weren't food. That's your own fault. Great.
There you hear the sights and sounds of the Wylie Pure Gold Band, their halftime performance here at San Angelo Stadium. Great job by Kyle McDonald and company. Looking good here on the road representing Wylie High School. Intune Music and Sound, our great sponsor of the Wylie Pure Gold Band halftime show performance. The mission statement of Intune Music and Sound is its service. And at Intune Music and Sound, that means providing a real service to the customer, helping you find the best answer to your unique musical situation. Great job by the Wylie Bulldog Pure Gold Band. We are at the half, our Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Driving you in and out of halftime, it is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for now more than 20 years. Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. We will take the time out. We will recap what was a firework exhibition in the first half between these two teams as our halftime score here in San Angelo. It's San Angelo Central 35, Abilene Wylie 28. We'll take the time out. This is Bulldog Football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
Searching for an internet provider for your home or business? Westex Connect is celebrating 20 years of providing fast, reliable wireless internet with products and services to meet the needs of both residential and business class. Westex Connect offers packages designed to meet your budget, so you can stream all your favorite music, movies, and shows and play the hottest games with fast, reliable in-home Wi-Fi. And Westex Connect is local, just a phone call away. Call 325-673-1930 or log on to WTConnect.com.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a participating dealers. Visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or tx.com.
Out of halftime, it is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. 35-28 is our halftime score. It was an electric first half of play, back and forth. The largest lead for either team was 7 points in the first half. Really no time to the defense to make stops in the first half. 35-28, our halftime score. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. Hodge, did you catch your breath? Holy cow. Man, what a first half of play. We anticipated some points on the scoreboard. I'm not sure if I anticipated 9 touchdowns, 63 points by the halftime break, but here we are, 35-28.
Well, you mentioned it earlier about catching our breath and lights. There may need to be some extra light bulbs for the scoreboard because it has definitely been working. It's been... And Andy, I mentioned in the pregame, it's a catch-22. You're real excited that you've been able to score 28 points, but then you're frustrated that you can't find a way to stop the 35 from happening. And so that's really frustrating as far as that goes. And, again, we've been in position to make some plays on the run. Now, I do think some on the receiving side and the secondary adjustments are going to have to be made. Ilmer, and I know you'll have the stats for us, but Ilmer's done a really good job finding openings and getting behind the defense, which has created some issues. And it's just like first and second down, man, we're really, really, really good. And then third down, it's almost like that's when you got to be alert, especially as a secondary guy, knowing. And in that situation at the end of the quarter, yes, running is a possibility, but you're going to most likely be throwing that football, and so you've got to be ready, knowing they've got to find a way to get in the end zone. They're deep in your territory, and we just didn't do a very good job finishing that second half. And we'll see what happens in the second half. But the tackle by KJ Long on the intercepted hook and ladder may come back to be very, very huge, depending on how we start off this second half.
Yeah, the last play of the first half, the Bulldogs go to the razzle-dazzle to try to get a touchdown, a hook and lateral that the lateral is caught, intercepted on the fly, and if KJ Long doesn't make a tackle at about the 25-yard line, it's 42-28, but that is huge. We'll see if that looms large in the second half. 35-28, our halftime score. Let's tell you how we got there. Wylie scored first on their opening drive, a 4-play, 75-yard drive. Landry Carlton into the end zone from 24 yards out. Just like that, 8:38 first quarter, it was 7-0 Wylie. Central does respond. They go down the field, a 10-play, 80-yard drive. Jaden Gibson, a 5-yard touchdown run. At the end of the first quarter, we were tied at 7. Second quarter, all sorts of crazy offense starts. It started with the Bulldogs, a 9-play, 64-yard drive. Malachi Daniels, the touchdown, a 2-yard run, made it Wylie 14, Central 7. Bobcats respond. Tyler Hill, the first of his 3 touchdowns in the first half, a 2-yard touchdown run, tied us at 14 with 7:36 left in the second quarter of play. Bulldogs had to punt, and then that's when things started getting really crazy. Tyler Hill, a 63-yard touchdown run on the first play of the Bobcat offensive series, made it 21-14. How did the Bulldogs respond? Well, the first play of the next series, it's KJ Long to Harrison Heighton, a 75-yard touchdown pass. Just like that, we're tied right back up at 21. Bobcats answer, 6-play, 68-yard drive. Tyler Hill, another touchdown, 29-yard run this time, made it 28-21. How did the Bulldogs respond? They answer, a 6-play, 78-yard drive. KJ first hits Braden Regala on a big pass and catch, a 38-yard pass and catch. The next play hits Kenny Scott on a 15-yard touchdown pass. We're tied at 28 with 1:12 left before the half, and we're thinking, hey, let's get to the half tied at 28. Central says, I don't think so. 3 plays, 65 yards, and 43 seconds, and Hill hits Ben Emler, as you talked about, on the 28-yard touchdown pass. Made it 35-28, and that's where we are at the half. It is Central 35, Wylie 28. Any guess collectively how many yards are on the board?
Total, I'm going to say both teams, I bet we're about probably 750 total.
753. You almost nailed it. 753 collectively between the two teams. Central has 392 yards of offense. Wiley has 361. Let's give you the purple and gold stats in the first half. 134 on the ground, 227 through the air for 361 yards of total offense. KJ in the first half is 10 of 13, according to my numbers, 10 of 13 for 224 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Harrison Heighton, 4 receptions for 139 and a touchdown. Braden Regala has 3 for 41. Hunter Hood, 1 for 24. Malachi, 1 for 8. Kenny Scott, 1 for 15, the 15-yard touchdown pass there in that first half. Again, in that first half, 10 of 13 for 224 yards and 3 touchdowns. Or check that, 3 touchdowns in the first half? I think just 2 touchdowns in the first half. 2 touchdowns through the air in the first half for KJ. On the ground, KJ leads the way. He has 5 carries for 73 yards. Landry Carlton has 7 carries for 43 yards. Malachi Daniels, 7 carries for 10. 1 for Braid Regala for 1. 1 carry for Julius Lane tonight for 7. That's your total offense in the first half. 134 on the ground, 227 through the air for the Bulldogs, 361 yards of offense in the first half. For the Central Bobcats, Tyler Hill is just as impressive as advertised. The quarterback in the first half, 14 carries, 211 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's in the first half, 14 for 211 and 3 touchdowns. 4 carries tonight for Tyler Brawley, 4 carries for 14 yards. Just a few other carries. Aiden Barone has 1 for 7. And Jaden Gibson has the 1 carry for 5, the 5-yard touchdown there in the first half. 237 on the ground, 155 through the air. It's amazing. Tyler Hill, 10 of 13 through the air, has 155 yards of total offense. Actually, make that 11 of 14. So we forgot to add in the last touchdown. 11 for 14 on the night for Tyler Hill for 155 yards through the air. Your leading receiver, as Hodge mentioned, is Ben Emler. Emler with 3 receptions for 65 yards and the touchdown. Also 3 receptions tonight for Tyler Walker for 20 yards. 2 receptions tonight for Jacob Gallegos for 14. 1 reception for Aiden Barone out of the backfield for 20. 2 receptions tonight also for Cedric Fuentes for 46. So 392 for the Bobcats, 361 for the Bulldogs of offense in the first half. Here's the thing, Hodge, is, I mean, it's a head-scratcher as far as defensively, but you're right in the football game, and the Bulldogs get the football to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, there are schools tonight, they're going to get on a bus and would have loved to have 28 points for the game.
Yeah.
And so there again, there's some positives. Okay, we're in this thing. We've able to create a turnover when Hill fumbled. Unfortunately, we didn't get any points off of that. So we've seen that we can stop them. We've been able to be in position to make stops. We just got to wrap up and get as many Bulldogs on Bulldog hats and balls to the ball and make some tackles and kind of be able to slow Hill down a little bit. Again, the read option, make sure you do your responsibility. If your chore is to take out the trash, don't go make the bed. Just go take out the trash. If your responsibility is to make the bed, leave the trash alone. And that's what they're going to have to do, because when you go to because let's face it, this isn't Hill's first rodeo.
Yep.
If that end goes with the back, he's gone. And so make sure you do your responsibility on the defensive side. And, again, continue to move the ball offensively on our side. Because, again, 361 yards. There's schools tonight that aren't going to see that.
Yep.
There's good teams that aren't going to see that tonight. And so defensively, make the adjustments. Coach Hill's got his guys in front of him and ready to do those things. Again, this is back-to-back long halftime weekends. Our homecoming last week, this homecoming this week. So you've got plenty of time to make any adjustments and really just hone in on what you need to execute the adjustments in the second half.
It's the 5th game of the year. It's the first time that the Bulldogs have trailed at halftime in their 5 games. They led the first 2. They've been tied the last 2 weeks. This is the first time they have trailed at the half. The third quarter has been the stumbling block for Wylie. They've been outscored in the third quarter 34-9. But again, they get the opportunity to throw the first offensive punch in the second half as they won the toss, deferred to the second half. So the Bulldogs will receive to start quarter number 3. 35-28 is our score on the scoreboard as San Angelo Central has the lead. As we have a few moments here, I do want to tell you about a few things going on around Wylie ISD, the Wylie Bulldogs Education Foundation. They're hosting their annual fundraising dinner. It's on Thursday, September 29th. That's next week. This year's dinner is catered by the Shed and will honor Wylie graduates who are now working in the district. You can still reserve your seat. Get more details at wyliebef.org. Also want to tell you, you can join us for the inaugural Wylie Ag Boosters Champions Bash. It's at Potosi Live on Friday, October 28th, and it's featuring special guest Ricochet. Yeah, that's right, Ricochet will be at Potosi Live in the Wylie Ag Boosters Champions Bash on Friday, October 28th. Tickets for the bash include dinner and the entertainment, and all proceeds from the Champions Bash benefit the ag students of Wylie High School. As an added bonus, that night, the Bulldog game versus Paladuro will be live streamed on the big screens there at Potosi Live throughout the night, so you can continue to support the Bulldogs. Tickets can be purchased for that at www.purpledogcompany.com. So break out your daddy's money. Come enjoy a great concert and enjoy the inaugural Wylie Ag Boosters Champions Bash featuring special guest Ricochet, Friday, October 28th. That's at Potosi Live. We take the time out. We say a thank you again to Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, driving us in and out of halftime. The Lawrence Hall Chevrolet Halftime Show, recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. Third quarter about to get underway after this timeout. This Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
$35-28. Again, the Bulldogs will receive to start the second half. They'll move north to south here at San Angelo Stadium. Trailing by 7 on the scoreboard. Here is the kickoff. Braden Regala is underneath it. He'll catch it at the 4-yard line. He's to the center of the field, off to the left hash, and tripped up as he tries to get to the 20. He won't quite make it to the 20-yard line. So a long field ahead for the Bulldogs, but offense has not been a problem tonight. 361 yards for the purple and gold offensively. They trail by 7 on the scoreboard, 81 yards away from pay dirt. They'll set up shot 1st and 10 on their own 19. A lot of time left. No reason to panic yet. Continue to do your thing. Get down the field and put points on the board.
Oh, 100%. I mean, plenty of time. Obviously, whole half left. Been having a lot of things good happen. Just need to continue those and squash the bad.
First and 10 on the 19. It's on the left hash. As KJ will call for the snap. He'll put it in the belly of Landry Carlton. Stretching left across the 20 and getting tackled at about the 23. Again, Landry in the first half had 7 carries for 43 yards. Landry's been over 100 yards in all 4 games, so some work to do here in the second half. He picks up 4 there. It's second down and 6. I wonder if this will be a little bit more ball control and maybe slow down the tempo a little bit. Who knows?
Well, again, you want to keep Hill over there on the sideline thinking about homecoming dance.
Second and 6 at the 23. Take the snap. Fake the end around. Hand off Carlton again, left side. He'll get to the 25. 2-yard gain for Landry. A third down and 4 is coming up. Big play here to start this second half. Third and 4 on the 25. Ball's on the left hash. Need the push by the guys up front. Sutton Peck, your center. Jace Robinson at right guard. Cameron Van at right tackle. Third and 4. Carlton again up the middle. It won't get much, maybe a yard, and that's it. Bulldogs try to go power on the first drive, unable to move the chains. Deep in their own formation, it's 4th down and 3. And I think the Bulldog personnel changes will happen, and yes, they will. They'll punt the football.
Yeah, wasn't real sure what happened there. Not a whole lot of hole there. Not a hole to go through. Closes in on Landry. Didn't have enough room, and now 3 and out to start the second half. Again, you're going to have a big stop here. Looks like the Bobcats are coming.
Brady Clark in punt formation will get it away. It's a short kick, though, as Yates was back deep but have no chance, and it will actually take a central bounce and stop inside the Bulldog 40-yard line. Short field here for Central as they will start in Wylie territory. 10:08 left, third quarter of play. Central 35, Wylie 28. And it is first and 10 Bobcats on the Wylie 37. Might be the first drive that started in plus territory, maybe for either team tonight. Central will get advantage on the short field. Again, the Bulldogs have not trailed to start the second half until tonight. They've been ahead twice, they've been tied twice, but have not trailed entering the second half. First and 10 on the 37 for Tyler Hill and company. Tyler will take the snap, play action, center of the field, post pattern, caught on the run, and it's Emler for a touchdown. Hill to Emler, they made it look easy on a pretty looking post pattern. 37 yards and a Bobcat touchdown. That's a thing of beauty. It looked like double coverage was coming. The corner was there, the safety was dropping, and Hill threw a laser beam in there, a great dart, and Emler made the catch for the touchdown.
Again, same play that set up that's ended the first half. Win, hit, repeat on the play.
Miller in for the extra point. It is up, and it is true. 9:48 left. Check that, 9:58 left, third quarter. It is Central 42, Wylie 28. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our third decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
42-28, kickoff this time taken by Hayden Wright. Hayden able to get out just outside the 15 to the 16-yard line, but that is it. And the Bobcats will put the Bulldogs in long field again. 42-28, Central by 14, 9:51. Still in the third quarter, Hodge. It's the first time we've seen a two-score spread by either team tonight. Central 42-28 on the scoreboard.
And jumping on quick to start the second half. Again, here we go. had some good first and second down yards. A little mix up on that third down play, forced us to punt. Big drive here for the Bulldogs.
Long and company, 1st and 10 on the 16. KJ take the snap, play action, nice pocket. Center of the field has a receiver. It's Hood on the run on a post pattern. He's across the 50 and into Central territory. How about 38 more coming the other way? Great pass to Hood and a Wylie Bulldog first down.
The irony is it looked like the touchdown that just got scored on us. Same play action again across the middle. Big pickup.
So 1st and 10 now on the 43. Take the snap, play action again. KJ, a few steps to his right, now scrambling to his left, and he can't get away. He's sacked. Drop for a loss back into Bulldog territory to the 49. It's a loss of 8. KJ, where we've seen such great escapability, scrambling out of the pocket that time, just couldn't get away. It's a loss of 8, 2nd and 18. Well, now on the 49, trips receivers to the left of the formation. Tight end to the right. Daniels offset to KJ's left. KJ straight drop again, pressure coming, steps up in the pocket, has room to run. 45-40 and will baseball slide at the 41. 10 yards for KJ, another third down coming up.
Almost really got to be smart. We had a block there that could have very been questionable. Officials kind of letting that go. Very, very, very generous on that.
Third down, 8 for the Bulldogs at the Central 41. KJ take the snap, looks to his left, throw the out pattern, has Daniels out of the backfield, has a first down, and he's inside the 30-yard line. Well, that's been the go-to. They'll mark it on the 30, 11 yards on the pass and catch. That has been a beautiful check-down safety valve, and Malachi turns it into an 11-yard pass and catch.
Yeah, great job. Trips wide receivers take their guy with them, leaves Malachi wide open in the flat. Good job picking up the first down.
On the left hash, 1st and 10 at the 30. KJ hand off to Malachi this time, off right guard. He'll get a few to about the 28. That's the thing tonight. We've seen all year that the run has set up the pass, and Central's still honoring the run, but we haven't seen many deep runs tonight. Other than the scrambles, we've seen 2 running plays of double-digit yards. 2nd and 8 here at the 28. Trips to the right this time. KJ play action. Throw it. Has Regala on a seam. He'll make the catch. He's into the blue turf. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. It's KJ to Braden Regala, 32 on the pass and catch. It's 42-34 with a Bulldog extra point to come. It's Braden's 4th receiving touchdown of the year, I believe. No, check that. Just his 2nd receiving touchdown of the year, 5th of the year. Brady Clark extra point is up, and it is good. 7:38, third quarter. Our new score, Central 42. Wylie 35. We'll take the timeout. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
There's an onside kick by the Bulldogs. The Bobcats able to cover it up. And the Bulldogs just trying to steal a possession, can't do it. Central able to recover the onside kick. 42-35, Central on top of Wylie. 7:38 left third quarter. Still throwing haymakers. And Hodge, the Bulldogs answer back, down by 14 for the first time, and able to get down the field and get a touchdown on the board.
And that was a big drive again, opportunity to get some clock ran off, points on the board, and now obviously, it's one of those gutsy calls. Obviously, you can look at giving Bobcats a short field here to start this next drive.
1st and 10 on the 49. Hill in the shotgun. Take the snap, throw a quick out pattern, caught on the far side. And I believe that's the first catch tonight, and it is Carmelo Emiglio. Hope I'm saying that right. My apologies if I'm not. Passing catch of 6, 2nd down and 4. Hill's throwing a lot of quick passes now, and you can do that when you run the ball so well. You hold the linebackers and you can get rid of the ball in a hurry. 2nd and 4 at the 45. 2 backs in the backfield with him this time. Hill, throw it out again. This ball deflected. Deflected coming off the end is Colin Bruning. As again, play action, and Hill is going to get it out in the flat in a hurry. Colin deflects it. It falls incomplete. It's 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, great job breaking it up here. Now you got 3rd down again. Andy, we talked about responsibility here. If it's to take out the trash or make the bed. Don't try to do somebody else's job right here.
3rd and 4 in the 45. Bulldogs bring pressure. Hill hands it off. Stretch play going right around the 1st down sticks as Brawley makes the carry, and I think he has it. And the Bulldogs are forcing Hill to hand the football off now. Hill does not have a carry in the second half. Brawley does get 4. It's enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 41.
To me, the big thing right here, he's giving it. Don't fall asleep when he pulls it.
In 1st and 10 on the 41 and on the right hash. Hill take the snap, handoff. Brawley, 35 into the secondary, has 11 more to the Bulldog 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. Let's recap the Big Country Tire scoring drive from a moment ago. The Bulldogs 6 plays, 84 yards and 213. KJ to Braden Regala from 32 yards out. Hill will keep it this time, trying to stretch to the right. He'll get a few. Reese Borho out of the secondary drives him into the turf. The mark at the 25. It's a 5-yard gain for Hill. 2nd down and 5. 42-35, Central by 7, 6.5 to go 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5 from the Bulldog 25. Bulldogs want to bring pressure off the edge. Bobcats notice. They'll look to the sideline and reset a play. 2nd and 5, Bulldog 25. Still 10 on the play clock. Hill has 4 receivers. Brawley offset to his left. Take the snap. Handoff Brawley up the middle, bounces to the left, gets to the hash, cuts it up at there, 15 down to the 10-yard line. Mark it on the 11, 14 more for Brawley. More importantly, it's a new set of downs for the Bobcats, 1st down and 10. Central lines up quick, they want to go quick. 1st and 10 on the 11. Hill take the snap. Keeps it himself, coming around the left edge. Met right at the 10. Borho will wrap him up. Hill does fall forward to the 8. It's a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 7.
At least good job there, shortening it again. Obviously, you'd like him not to get anything, but the fact that Borho was there, ready to be in position and take care of his responsibility.
2nd and 7 on the 8-yard line. Handoff, Brawley, right guard, falls forward to about the 5. Penalty flag is on the play, a Pest Patrol penalty flag on the far side. And I believe the Bulldogs might be offside. Trying to cheat up on the edge and get around the corner to make a play, and I think they're caught in the neutral zone here. Pest Patrol penalty flag, family-owned and operated business. The #1 focus is providing customers with the best pest control services available. Yellow flag, you can see their yellow trucks all around Abilene. That's Pest Patrol. It is offsides. It's a half the distance to the goal penalty. 2nd down and about 3. Ball's on the 4-yard line. Just inside the left hash for 2nd and 3. Hill take the snap. Hand off Brawley off right guard. Pushing forward. He's down around the goal line. I think he's short, and he is. His forward progress was stopped. It is enough for a 1st down for Brawley. So it's 1st and goal right at the 1. So the Bobcats want to line up fast here and run a play. 1st and goal at the 1. Hill take the snap. Hand off Brawley. Met in the hole. I don't think he got in. Did not get in on 1st and goal.
Yeah, good job by getting some penetration there. You're going to have to do that. And again, I can't emphasize enough. You're going to hear this a lot at home while you're sitting on your couch. But watch, penetration and then make sure heel doesn't pop out. So if your responsibility as a quarterback, stay with him.
2nd and goal on the 1. Central up 7, trying to go up 14. Here's 2nd and goal. Handoff Brawley again, pushing at the goal line, and I don't think he got in again. Good push here. It's 3rd down and goal at the 1. Malachi Daniels part of it. Ryan Price, we've called his name a lot tonight. 3rd and goal at the 1. And I'm surprised that Brawley's got as many carries here, and it hasn't been Price. But this is the area we saw earlier. 2 straight run plays to Brawley, and then
the keep.
And then Hill kept it around left side. 3rd and goal at the 1. Hill take the snap. Handoff Brawley again. He'll find the end zone this time. It's a 1-yard rush right up the middle for a Bobcat touchdown. Brawley's first touchdown tonight. It's 48-35 Central with an extra point to follow. Majority of that drive on the ground, I believe, Hodge.
Yes.
Maybe all of it. Miller is in for the extra point. He's been perfect tonight. 6 for 6. This one is up. Make it 7 for 7. 3:47 left in our 3rd quarter. Our new score, Central 49, Wylie 35. We'll take the timeout. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
49-35 as Braden Regala, the kickoff return. He's out across the 20 to the 24-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will set up shop. 49-35 on the scoreboard. Central a 2-touchdown lead. Again, we look at the Big Country Tire scoring summary for the Bobcats. A 11-play drive, 11 plays, 51 yards, 3:51 off the clock. Tyree Brawley, a 1-yard touchdown run. Believe all 11 plays, Hodge, on the ground. Is that?
We had 2 pass plays, 2 pass plays.
To start the drive, that's right. 11 plays, 51 yards, 3:51 off the clock. 49-35 Central, 3:42 left. 3rd quarter play. 1st and 10 from the 24 for KJ and company. He'll hand off Landry Carlton. Bounces to the left side, nowhere to run. Give Landry forward progress maybe for a yard. And that's it at the 25. Bulldogs 422 yards of offense tonight. We can update the numbers. Actually need to add one more here. 32-yard touchdown pass to Braden. We'll do it after this play. KJ scrambles to his right, throw it, out pattern, caught. That's Heighton across the 35. It's enough for a first down to the 36, pass and catch of 11 to Heighton. Bulldogs keep chipping away, 1st and 10 at the 37.
And moving the football, doing a good job, finding a way to extend some drives a little bit. And again, find a way to get some points on the board, which has not been a problem.
KJ's over 300 yards of passing now tonight. There's 1st and 10, play action. Pressure this time, rolls to his right, needs to throw this one away. Jump ball on the sideline. Tried to hit Heighton right on the sideline, falls incomplete. KJ's numbers now, unofficial in the booth, 14 of 18 for 317 yards. Heighton has 5 catches for 151. Regala's now up to 4 catches for 73. 3 touchdowns through the air now for KJ. One to Heighton, one to Kenny Scott, one to Braden Regala as well. 2nd and 10 now at the 37. KJ a straight drop this time. Scrambles again to his right, needs to get rid of it. Trying to keep the play alive. Penalty flag comes out. He'll throw it again on the near sideline. And it falls incomplete. This in the area of holding. As Central starting to bring a little bit more pressure now, and it is a holding call. We'll see if the Bobcats want to take it. It's either 3rd and 10 or 2nd and 20. And they're talking about it. I believe the Bobcats are going to decline it and make it 3rd down and 10. Well, still looking. It is declined. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 37.
And honestly, Andy, this could be a gift for Coach Kincaid because 3rd and 10 opportunity is I like 3rd and 10 better than I do 2nd and 20.
Yeah, I think Coach Crane and Central likes 3rd and 10 better than 2nd and 20. They're thinking one play to get off the field as opposed to 2 more plays for this Bulldog offense. 3rd and 10 on the 37. Play action for KJ. Scrambles to his right. Has a receiver. It's Regala who makes the catch. 35-30 down the sideline. He's going to score. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. KJ took a huge shot, but he got it out of his hands. Regala on the run down the sideline, makes the catch, breaks a tackle. 63 yards later, the Bulldogs are back in the end zone. It's 49-41 with an extra point to follow.
The gift was under our Christmas tree and not the Bobcats that time.
Man alive, what a pass and catch. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. Clark's PAT is up, and it is good. We're playing a 6A team. It feels like a 6-man game tonight. 2:38 left, 3rd quarter. Our new score, Central 49, Wylie 42. We'll take the timeout. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
49-42, here's the kickoff. Clark kicks this one deep, taken at the 10-yard line. Center of the field, Kevon Rice, and he's stopped back at the 20s. He's trying to get to the center. Kendrick Vanderbilt makes the play on special teams. 49-42, 2:32 left in our 3rd quarter of play. KJ Long now with 380 yards passing on the night, 15 of 21. 380 and now 4 touchdowns. The last one, Hodge, a thing of beauty to Braden Regala from 63 yards away.
Great job. You mentioned Coach Crane made the decision to decline the penalty, made it 3rd and 10 instead of 2nd and 20. Great job by the offensive execution. KJ stays in, takes a hit. I didn't catch the lineman that went back over there, helped him up, and now we're again within a score.
Need a chance and need a defensive stop. Hill will keep it this time, going around the right side. He's close to the 30-yard line. He's across it to the 32. Again, we haven't seen Hill much in this second half running the football. We saw plenty of it in the first. KJ's numbers, or check that, Tyler Hill's numbers. 17 carries for 231 yards. He picks up 13 on that play. 1st and 10 at the 33. Liam Cisneros is in at the free safety here for the Bulldogs. Malachi Daniels also playing some defense now. 1st and 10 on the 33. Handoff, I believe that's Brawley up the middle. Spins across the 35, out to about the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. And it is Brawley. It's a gain of 6. It's 2nd down and 4.
You know, and the benefit that the Bobcats have, obviously, is the big touchdown to end the first half. And so they've got that advantage. So we've got to find a way to get a stop. And it's going to be whoever maybe has the marker last or the ball last that comes out on top.
At a timeout on the field here, 1:57 left in our third quarter of play. Central 49, Wylie 42. Stoppage and play. Give us a chance to say hello and thanks to some of our great sponsors. Again, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. Also, 101.7 The Raider, our radio home for Wylie Bulldog football this year. They're the big country's biggest variety of music. Everything from the Eagles, Bob Seger, Prince, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Maroon 5, Bruno Mars. Yeah, you get the picture. That's 101.7 The Raider. And hey, a special thank you. I want to give a shout out to the Wylie Bulldog production crew, the great kids at Wylie High School who traveled down here to San Angelo Stadium with us tonight. Chris Correa, Sam De La Rosa, Dylan Reagan, Tim Sturdivant, Crystal Nelson, Scout Johnson, all here Wylie High School students under the leadership of Justin Holland, the Wylie Bulldogs Productions teacher and sponsor. Thanks for all their work in getting this broadcast here tonight on the broadcast airwaves. It's 2nd down and 4 for the Bobcats. Ball's on the 39. Hill drops the snap. It's loose. He's just going to pick it up and get what he can. He's getting to the outside. He'll have a few. Reese Borjo wrestles him down. Boy, that was the play that the Bulldogs could have used. A low snap. Hill picks it up off the ground. He is able to get to the edge and get 3. It's 3rd down and 1 now for the Central offense. 3rd and 1 on the 42. Bobcats want to go quickly. Handoff Brawley up the middle. He's met at the hole, but he does fall forward enough for a first down. It's a 3-yard gain. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Well, that was the play, Hodge. It's going to take something like that, a bad snap, fumble exchange, something for the Bulldogs to take advantage of, it feels like.
Well, and just get some type. There was your kink in the hose, and instead of getting a stop, it got unkinked and Hill popped out.
1st and 10 on their own 45. Ball just inside the right hash. 4 receivers set. Hill take the snap, hand off Brawley up the middle. He's met in the hole by Malachi Daniels, but again falls forward for 4. 2nd down and 6 at the 49. Under a minute we go now in the third quarter. 49-42 Central, 7-point lead.
This third quarter is totally different. That first half took forever. Now we're already under a minute in the third quarter.
And both teams still with 14 on the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter, but the pace has been much quicker here in quarter number 4. 2nd and 6 on the 49. He'll take the snap. Hand off Brawley, who's met in the backfield. C.J. McAdams busts through on the defensive line. Makes the stop at the 2-yard loss. That's a huge play. The longest 3rd down that Central has had in a while, and it's 3rd down and 8.
And again, if you remember the keys of the game when we started, 3rd down and long is a huge opportunity where the Bulldogs have got to take advantage of here.
And that will take us, Hodge, to the end of the third quarter. 3 down, 1 to go. It's 49-42 Central, but a huge 3rd and 8 coming up for the Bulldog defense. We'll take the timeout, too. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
49-42, we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. The Bobcats have a 3rd down and 8 coming up, and if there's been a huge play in a while, this is the one. 3rd down and 8 for the Bobcats. Andy Penny alongside the Hodge, Ryan Holmes. And Hodge, this is the first time defensively in a while we felt like, okay, this is our chance to get off the field.
Yeah, you got 3rd and 8 here. Just an opportunity, the penetration that took place there to back them up a little bit, create a little bit more room for the defense here. Now you've got a 3rd and 8, big stop here, opportunity to get the punt team on the field for the Bobcats.
3rd and 8 from their own 47. Ball's right in the center of the field. Hill and company has 4 receivers set. Brawley offset to his right. be interested to see here if the Bulldogs bring pressure or play coverage. 3rd and 8, again on the 47. Play clock's down to 3. I don't think Hill sees it, and the play clock's at 0. And did they get a timeout?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, the Bobcats got a timeout in before the play clock ran out. That would have been huge to start the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Coach Crane took off like a sprinter out of the blocks, getting to the sideline guy to get a timeout called. Yeah, he got there in time. He was definitely on a sprint.
We have gone over 1,000 yards of collective offense tonight. Wylie with 529. Central has 503. KJ Long through the air now 15 of 21, 380 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Harrison Heighton has 5 catches for 151. Braden Regala 5 for 136. 2 catches tonight for Hunter Hood, 2 for 62, 2 for Malachi for 19, 1 for Kenny Scott for 15 and a touchdown. KJ has 75 yards rushing tonight, leading the way. Landry Carlton with 51. On the other side, Tyler Hill rushing the football tonight, 18 carries, 235 yards. Through the air, 13 of 17 for 198 and 2 touchdowns. Big play here, 3rd down and 8 out of the timeout. Getting the ball on the 47, first play of our 4th quarter. Hill take the snap, straight drop. Pressure off the edge. The throw, it's high, it's incomplete. It's Kendrick Vanderbilt off the edge with pressure. Forced Hill to throw it quickly. Pass was overthrown and incomplete. It's 4th down and 8. And Vanderbilt, a good shot on Tyler Hill. We're seeing personnel changes here, Hodge. Looks like we might have a punt.
Yeah, punt coming in. Great pressure from Coach Hill, dialing it up, and great pressure, causing the pass to be overthrown with the hurry. And again, opportunity here, secure the punt, and let's go. Let's go find a way offensive. Let's change that momentum where it's not 3-2-5 Concho, 3-2-5 in the big country.
Personnel changes here. Central's going to have to hurry. Just 5 on the play clock. Regala is back deep in punt formation. There is the snap. They get it off just in time. Here's the punt. It's a high but short kick. Regala with no chance to field it. It will land. It will take a short Bulldog bounce before it's cleared. And do you feel it? A little bit of energy here, Hodge. The Bulldogs have held. They have the football, the chance to go tie it. 11:47 left, 49-42.
Yeah, great job there. That's one of those scary punts right there where your punt return team's going to block. There's some things that you start yelling to be sure you stay away from it. And it was a good thing that we missed that there. And again, secure the ball on our own 30. And now an opportunity to go put this back to get away from being behind.
1st and 10 on the 37. Well said. I'm glad it remained nameless. 1st and 10 on the 37. Ball's on the left hash. KJ and company back on the field. Trips receivers to the right. Carlton offset to his right. Play action. Quick pass. Caught. Heighten across the 50. Just a quick seam route, right? A hot route. Inside receiver. Heighten makes the catch for 14. KJ stays hot at quarterback. 1st and 10 now in Central territory at the 49. A bunch trips receiver set to the right side of the formation. Handoff Carlton with a seam into the linebacking core. Landry's got 5 to the 44.
Yeah, great job. Little Moses Red Sea part right there. And Landry hitting the gap, picking up a big yard there. Big gain, bringing up a very great, manageable playbook, wide open 2nd down.
And fresh offensive linemen are in. Agron Gochai is at the left guard. Tate Smart's at the right tackle. 2nd and 5 at the 44. Handoff Carlton again. Bunched up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost half a yard. Will give him no gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 5 here for the Bulldogs at the 44.
Landry tried to get his signature bounce out there right there, was just got tangled up by the right end, was able to be tackled. Now you got third and 5.
Yep, 3rd and 5. Ball just inside the 45-yard line. Bulldogs need the Central 39. Still 10:35 and counting. Plenty of time on the scoreboard. Low snap. KJ's got it. Throw, curl pattern, caught. It's Regala inside the 40. He's got a 1st down to the 35. Pass and catch of 9 and a Bulldog 1st down.
You know, and Andy, you mentioned in our pregame as we were getting stuff ready, you feel like Regala was going to have a pretty good night. Regala's done a good job finding that open area, and he and KJ have connected a number of times tonight.
1st and 10 on the Bobcat 35. Ball's on the left hash, trying to tie the football game up. Here's a handoff. Carlton off right guard with a seam. 25-20. He's going to get in. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. The counter handoff to Landry Carlton with a lead block from Brock Stevenson. 35 yards later, it's a Bulldog touchdown. We're an extra point away from being tied. 49-48 with an extra point to come. What a run there for Landry. He's wanted to bust one all night. He scored from 24 earlier. This one from 35. Brady Clark in for the extra point. Snap is back. Hold is down. Brady's kick is on the way. And it is no good. He pushed it to the right. No good. 10:02 remaining tonight. It's Central 49, Wylie 48. We will take the timeout. It's Wylie Bulldog football, powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. It's on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Want to win a new ride? With any use of your First Financial Bank Visa debit card, you are automatically entered into a drawing for a $49,500 certificate toward the purchase of a new car or truck between now and December 31st, 2022. Picture yourself cruising down the road in your new vehicle. No purchase necessary. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit www.ffin.com/sweepstakes. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Here's the Brady Clark kickoff. Central returning up the near sideline. They'll get out of bounds as Kevon Rice out across the 25 to the 27. Liam Cisneros as well as Kaysen Christopher push him out of bounds. 49-48. Hodge, a missed extra point by the Bulldogs. They'll have to hold again. Central 1st and 10 on their own 28. But Landry Carlton from 35 yards out caps off the Big Country Tire scoring drive. 5 plays, 63 yards, 1:45 off the clock. Extra point, no good. Central a 49-48 lead. 1st and 10 on their own 28 as Hill and company back to work. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Hill out throwing the flat. Nice one-handed catch going up the field. Gallegos 45 and tackled on the far sideline at the 50. And it will go as a 25-yard pass and catch to Gallegos out of the backfield. And I'll tell you, Hodge, Hill's a little bit gimpy. He took a big shot by Kendrick Vanderbilt on 3rd down on that last drive. I don't know how good he is to run. I think you're going to see a lot more. Here's a handoff left side down inside the 45 to the 40. And carry by Aiden Barone. He's got 7. It's 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, I think you're going to see, was it Barone on the carry, Brawley, you may see a lot of them and then find easy pass plays for Hill not to have to be real mobile.
2nd down and 3 at the 40. Handoff Barone again. Bounces off the line of scrimmage, contact to the line of scrimmage, bounces forward for 5 more. Fresh legs for Barone. And it is a first down and 10.
You know, they've done a really pretty good job on Barone and Brawley going in and refreshing each other from a running back standpoint. Very similar to what we do with Carlton and Daniels.
Substitutions here. Larry Smith Jr., defensive lineman, 6'3", 195, has come in at defensive end here for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on the 35. Ball's on the left hash. Hill take the snap. Stretch play. Now reverse. Reverse. It's juggled around and almost dropped. But finally on the run, a big hit by Borjo. A flag is out as it was a reverse to Tyler Walker, who almost dropped it in the backfield. He's got 5. Borjo lays the lumber. Penalty flag in the center of the field, and we'll check it. It came from the back judge behind the play. So, again, that could be a blindside block or not sure offensively, but the Bobcats are going the wrong direction. Waiting for the white hat to make a signal, but again, a reverse that almost blew up as Walker almost dropped it. It is a hold. It's a spot foul hold down the field, so it's marked from the 30 back to the 40. So it's first down and 15 at the 40-yard line.
First and 15.
First and 15, 49-48, Central by a point. 8:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs need a stop. They've got the Bobcats behind the chains here on the penalty. First and 15 at the 40. Hill, a straight drop. Now quarterback draw off the right side with a block. Gets inside the 35. Gang tackled. Tackle led by Ethan Hoffman. It's a gain of 7. It's second down and 8.
Yeah, that was really probably the first play we've seen to test that ankle or test whatever was bothering Hill, and he was able to pick up a decent little gain on that quarterback draw.
The clock, 7:45, 7:44 and counting. Wylie band trying to make some noise on the far side. Second and 8 at the 33. Hill take the snap. Play action. Throw the post. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Hayden Wright. Hayden Wright still on his feet at the 25. Trying to get what he can. He'll get out across the 30 to the 31. Hayden Wright picks off the post pattern, center of the field. And the sophomore, 5'10", strong safety jumped the route. The Bulldogs have the football back. 7:21 left. It's first and 10 on the 31.
All right, Bobcat Nation, you're going to
Great play there by Hayden, who saw it coming. The post pattern has eaten the Bulldogs secondary alive tonight. Hayden jumped the route that time. They'll mark it right on the 30-yard line. And with 7:21 left, Bulldogs have a chance to go down and take the lead.
Adjustment, you've seen it. Great job, great job.
First and 10 on the 30. Ball's on the right hash. 3 receivers set with the tight end. Handoff Carlton off right guard. He bounces back to the left. The leg drive will get him to the 35. It's a 5-yard gain. I didn't know if Landry would get to 100 yards tonight. He's at 15 carries for 96. And this is a Landry Carlton type of drive right here.
Oh, 100%. Opportunity to grind it out. Keep that momentum going after the turnover. Let's capitalize on this turnover. We didn't do that in the first half. Let's do it in the second half and see what happens. Great job. Great job.
Second and 5 at the 35. KJ, handoff Carlton. He'll get 1, and that's about it. Third down and a 4 coming up. Good job off the edge to come up and make the tackle that time was Colton Farmer, the safety. Gain of 1, third and 4, ball on the 36. KJ will set up trips receivers to the left, the wide side of the formation. Landry's offset to his left, too. Third and 4 from the 36. KJ straight drop. Now scrambles, steps up, trying to get what he can. He breaks the tackle underneath the second one, and he's down the sideline. 40, 35, 30. It's a foot race. Inside the 20, tripped up from behind at the 11-yard line. 53 on the scramble drill by KJ Long. It's first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, great job. Not real sure what button on the PlayStation he hit to have a little pause there, slipped underneath, and then squirted out to the right and did a great job.
Broke the first, ducked under the second tackle attempt, got up the sideline. He's got 53. It's first and 10 from the 11. Ball's on the right hash. KJ, take the snap, put it in the belly of his senior teammate Carlton, down inside the 5. 6 more for Landry, put him over the century mark all 5 games this season. It's second and 4 from the 5-yard line. It's Central 49, Wylie 48. Bulldogs trying to get the lead back. They trailed 49-35. They've scored on their last 2 drives. The defense has come up with stops on the last 2 drives. And a chance to get the lead back. Clock winds at 5:10 and counting. Second down and 4, balls on the 5-yard line. KJ now a whistle and a timeout called by Central. Central's second timeout here of the second half with 5:04 remaining. Bobcats 49, Bulldogs 48.
Andy, I don't know what Crane didn't like there, but that was the second sprint that he's had. He may have an ice bath tonight because, I mean, he came sprinting from the 25-yard line to get the attention of the sideline judge to call timeout. He didn't like something. And, again, on the 5, second down and 5, and a great – you have an opportunity to get a first down. Obviously, the touchdown's fantastic, but still an opportunity to get a whole fresh set of downs. And, again, just continue big fellas up front, moving, creating penetration, and let's find a way to punch one in, too, as you've been calling it, the blue end zone again tonight.
Ryan, I always put an asterisk by our stats in the booth, but according to the numbers, 657 yards of offense for the Bulldogs tonight. They need 662. They need 5 more right here. It's 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line. Trying to get the lead with 5 minutes left. 2nd and 4 from the 5. KJ, take the snap, roll the pocket to the right, throw the out pattern, far sideline, caught. And I believe it's Harrison Heighton on the far sideline, and it is. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Bulldogs will go for 2 here to try to get the missed extra point back. But KJ to Heighton from 5 yards out. It's 54-49, 2-point conversion to come.
They're going for 2.
2 backs in the backfield. Malachi Daniels in with Landry Carlton. 2 tight ends as well. KJ, take the snap. Play action. Rolls to his right. Throw it. He underthrew it. It's incomplete. They went with a power set. They faked the handoff, rolled out, pass just underthrown and incomplete. Nonetheless, 4:57 left. Our new score, Wylie 54, Central 49. We'll take the timeout. This is Wylie Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 101.7 The Raider.
At Lawrence Hall in Abilene, fall is here, and so are new deliveries of vehicles. We have new cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock now to choose from, including those hard-to-find light-duty and heavy-duty trucks. Plus, more shipments are on the way, so if we don't have what you're looking for now, it might be here soon. And we're giving you our best offer for your current vehicle. So come see us at Lawrence Hall in Abilene, 1385 South Danville, or visit us online 24/7 at lawrencehallofabilenetx.com.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
4:57 left. Bulldogs play with the lead. Here's Brady Clark's kickoff. He gets all of this one. It'll go into the end zone. It's a touchback. 4:57 left. It's Wylie 54, Central 49. That is 19 unanswered by the Bulldogs after trailing 49-35. They've responded with 2 defensive stops, 3 offensive touchdowns. 4:57 left. They play with the lead, 54-49. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes. Glad you're with us for Bulldog football. We'll see how the last 4:57 plays out. If it's anything like the first 43 minutes, we're not done.
The fourth quarter's making up for that third.
1st and 10 for Hill and company. Ball on the 25 on the left hash. Handed off Brawley. Met right at the line of scrimmage. It's Ryan Blake, the defensive end. Wraps him up. No gain on the play. It's 2nd down and 10.
And again, obviously 4:40 is a lot of time left, but we look and be curious on how do those early 2 timeouts that Coach Crane took, see if those come missing and need them later.
Forward progress for Brawley. Give him 1. 2nd and 9 at the 26. Clock winds with 4:30 left. Hill, again, I think is a little gimpy. He hasn't run the football near as much as he did in the first half. A straight drop here. Throw, curl pattern, caught at the 35, enough for a first down. Cedric Fuentes still on his feet, far sideline, 40-45, run out of bounds finally on the far side. Mark it right at the 50. 24-yard pass and catch for Fuentes, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, Fuentes, Hill had a little bit of time to throw there. Fuentes settles in and finds a nice little pocket and is able to be found by Hill to pick up the first down.
4:10 left. Bulldogs a 54-49 lead. All right on the 50-yard line. Take the snap. Hill's going to keep it, try to get out to the right. Vanderbilt giving chase. Hill won't get much as Vanderbilt runs him down from behind. Kendrick the tackle. It is a 1-yard gain, but that's it. Second down and 9. Yeah, Hill just doesn't have that breakaway speed like he did in the first half.
Oh, I agree. And a great job by Vanderbilt chasing him down, coming from the backside, making the play. Second down and long.
3:45 and counting. Bulldogs 54. Bobcats 49. Second and 9 on the Bulldog 49. It's on the right hash. 4 receiver set. Trips to the left. Hill take the snap. Straight drop. Bulldogs bringing pressure. Thrown. It's caught on a dive. Actually, it skips in. It's incomplete. Fuentes had to go down to both knees and try to catch it down on the turf. It skips in incomplete. It's third down and 9 for the Bobcats on the 49-yard line.
Now, as a third baseman, Coach Martin would be nice keeping that ball in front of him. He did a good job there, but it doesn't count in football.
4 receiver set again. Twins to both sides. Brawley offset to Hill's right. Now send him in motion. Empty backfield. Setting up the screen. Hill with pressure behind him. He doesn't see it coming. He's sacked from behind. Kendrick Vanderbilt with the sack of Hill. It's a 10-yard loss. It's 4th and 21 from the 39.
Great job. Great job.
You almost went into coaching mode there.
I was like, hey, great tackle. Let's don't get an overexciting flag there because of the great sack. Now, 4th and long. This is the down that has really got to be important.
Bobcats will go for it. 4th and 21 on their own 39. Hill, a straight drop. 4 pressure. It's up for grabs. 50-50 ball. It's up. Flag comes out. It's incomplete, and it's a pass interference on the Bulldogs. It was one-on-one, just thrown down the field. And pass interference on a 4th and 21 will keep the drive alive. It is just a 15-yard penalty. It's not a spot foul in high school. The officials are coming together, and there is the pass interference call, an automatic first down to keep the drive alive. So the ball was on the 39. It'll put it at the Bulldog 46. 2:43 left, a new set of downs for the Bobcats.
Yeah, just got to turn around there. Just got to turn around. He takes off running, at least turn around, make a play on the ball.
1st and 10 on the 46. Hill, straight drop. Throw it out in the flat. He's got Brawley out of the backfield inside the 25. Run out of bounds by Wright on the far side, or the near side, excuse me. We'll see where they mark it. I think on the 25, it's a 21-yard pass and catch. Haven't seen Brawley out of the backfield make that catch yet. His first catch of the night goes for 21. At the 25, first down and 10. 2:36 on the clock. Hill looks to his right, has pressure. He's going to scramble, try to do something. He can't. It's Ryan Price again there to make the stop. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Yeah, Hill looked to make a little cut back outside and just literally lost his footing. Incredible. Fell down. Clock is rolling still.
Yep, this is it. This is the drive right here. This is the one. Bobcats are going to take it down, try to score right at the end. 2:09, 2:08. Bulldogs 54, Bobcats 49. 2nd and 10 on the 25. Hill, quarterback sweep going right. He's met in the backfield, nowhere to run. Sweep to the short side of the field. Ryan Price off the edge with pressure. Doesn't make the tackle, but nowhere for Hill to run. He's right at the 25. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 10 from the 25. 1:57 left.
3rd down. Hill gets out of bounds, so it allows that clock to stop, keeps their timeout. Play clock down now to about 16 seconds.
3rd and 10. Hill, quarterback draw, center of the field with room to run. 15, knocked off his feet at about the 12. It's enough for a first down as Hill gets 13 on the near side. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. 1:49 left. It'll be interesting here now. The Bulldogs do have 3 timeouts. When do you start using them? Clock runs. 1:41, 1:40 remaining. 54-49. Wylie on top. Bobcats first and 10 at the 13. Hill take the snap. He's going to keep it again off the right edge. Sidesteps the defender. He's to the 5. He's into the end zone. It's a Bobcat touchdown. From 13 yards out, Tyler Hill has given the Bobcats the lead back. It's 55-54 with a conversion to come. I would think they'll go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point spread. And give credit to Hill. When we started discounting him, it looked like he's a little hobbled. The last few plays have been all him, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They will go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point spread.
Will go for 2.
Bunch trips to the right. Hill takes the snap, rolls the pocket to his right. He's going to throw back to the left. It's up, and it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. A throwback as Hill rolled to his right, threw it back to the left, and Tyler Walker makes the catch. It's 57-54. 125 still left on the clock here, Hodge.
Not going to lie, I'm not trying to be the 325 homer guy, but it looked like we were getting held on the outside there. Again, still no excuse. Great pass by Hill to convert the third down, or the 2-point conversion. But Andy, here's the thing. Coach Martin, yes, you'd love a stop. He's got 3 timeouts. We've seen that we've been able to score quickly.
Yep.
And now you have options where a field goal will send you to overtime, but there's plenty of time to go find a way to win this thing, and a great opportunity for KJ and this offense and Coach Kincaid to go down there, get a good return here. Kicker's going to be kicking into the wind, get a good return, and go find a way to get the go-ahead score and go win this thing.
So let's reset this thing. 125 left tonight. Central 57, Wylie 54. The Bulldogs trailed by 14 late in the third quarter, then scored 3 unanswered touchdowns until that one. And now Central plays with the lead. Here's the kickoff. Braden Regala at the 10-yard line. Up the far numbers. 20, 25 to the sideline. He's across the 30 to about the 32. 1:19 remaining. And the Bulldogs have it. First down and 10. Again, all 3 timeouts in their pocket. KJ tonight is over 400 yards of passing. Unofficially, again, 18 of 24. 5 touchdown passes. Second consecutive game that KJ's had 5 touchdown passes. First and 10, ball's on the 32. Central slow to get out on the field, but they'll finally get out there. Trips receivers to the left, lone receiver to the far side. Carlton offset to KJ's left as well. Take the snap, KJ, straight drop. Still looking, surveys the field, has a receiver at the 50, it's Hood. Hood gets to the far sideline. Late flag comes out. Late flag on both sides has come out. As Hood is down to the 42, we'll check the flags. It's a pass and catch of 26, but we'll check the penalty flag. Again, pass and catch of 26. I think there might be an illegal block here on the Bulldogs. Again, there's a flag on the near side, too. And I believe this is going to be a sideline warning or something on the Bobcats. The officials will try to get things situated. It is a flag on the Bulldogs. Again, there's a flag on the near side, too. Kevin Crane is almost out to the hash marks, the head coach of the Central Bobcats. It's a spot foul from where the penalty took place. So because of that, it went from the 32 to the 43. So move it up 11 yards. First and 10 Bulldogs on their own 43-yard line. 1:10 on the clock, 57-54. Central by 3. KJ take the snap, straight drop again, looks to his left, has pressure, steps up in the pocket, scrambles out to the right, has Heighton again, a sliding catch at the 40-yard line.
Great.
17 on the pass and catch.
Great job by KJ and Heighton finding a spot, clock stopping while the changer's set.
First and 10 on the 40. On the right hash, KJ, straight drop again, looks to his left, steps up in the pocket, scrambling, almost lost his footing, tries to throw it out, and they're going to say he was down. He lost his footing, and he went down at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 5 as KJ just lost his footing trying to get outside the pocket to the right, fell and lost 5. Timeout here for the Bulldogs with 43 seconds left.
Now the good thing there, Andy, is the timeout was called, and the fact that they called him down may be a possibility eliminated for Coach Crane trying to get a grounding call. I couldn't tell if it got to the line of scrimmage or not. And so a good job. It might be, again, we had a gift while ago on 3rd and 10 and the decline of the penalty. Maybe that gift of being down there by KJ may be a good thing. But here you got to be conscious. KJ, smart football player. Don't take any sacks. Throw the ball away. Give yourself another chance. Still have 2 timeouts with 43 seconds left to go. Still a lot of your playbook's open with 43 seconds and 2 timeouts. Give protection to KJ. Find a spot and get open.
Central 57, Wylie 54. They've put a few seconds back on the clock. There's 46 seconds now on the clock after Coach Martin called the timeout. 2nd and 15 Bulldogs. They're on the Central 45. 4 receiver set. Long takes the snap, play action. Scrambles to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. He's inside the 40. He's out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. He's out at the 37. It's an 8-yard gain for KJ. It is 3rd down now, 3rd down and 7. Ball at the Central 37-yard line. 40 seconds left. Bulldogs have gone over 700 yards of offense tonight, but they need 4 more points on the scoreboard. Down by 3, 57-54. 3rd and 7 from the 37. Ball's on the right hash. KJ, take the snap, throw it, got center of the field, in and out of the hands of Hood. Hood ran a hot route, little skinny post on the left side, hit him in the hands. He couldn't haul it in. It's incomplete. It's now 4th down and 7 for the Bulldogs on the Central 37. Out of field goal range. Bulldogs have not attempted a field goal yet all season long. Brady Clark's the kicker. He's got the leg, but not from this distance. Bulldogs will go here, down by 3. 4th and 7 on the Central 37. Trips to the left, lone receiver to the right. KJ, straight drop. 4-man pressure. KJ still looking, throws it up for grabs. Regala's got it at the 25. Spin move down to the 15. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 13-yard line. 24 on the pass and catch. It's 1st and 10.
Golly, we're up here by the coaches. I can't believe what their pulse is like. My pulse is like. Everybody that's at home watching, I bet if you've spilled your popcorn in your living room, I will understand why. Now that is our 2nd timeout, so we have 1 timeout left, 27 seconds to go, in a lot of good areas here. But one thing you can't do is don't want to take a sack in case you need the timeout for the field goal, but find a way to punch it in here. I'm sure Coach Kincaid, they've got sheets for situational and all the things, and the play list is narrowed down.
And Ryan, I got to tell you, from here, that looked like an up for grabs. I'm going to throw it up because it's 4th and 7 kind of pass.
100%.
That might not have been, because out of nowhere, Braden runs right under that thing, and it's a 24-yard pass and catch. 57-54, Central by 3. Wylie knocking on the door. 1st and 10 at the Bobcat 13. 27 seconds left. Ball's on the right hash. Trips to the left. Lone receiver on the top side. KJ, take the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets to the sideline, to the 10, to the 5. It's a Bulldog touchdown. KJ Long from 13 yards out. The Bulldogs have the lead with 19 seconds left. It's 60-57 with an extra point to come.
This is big here. This will make it a 4-point game. 4-point game. Make you have to score a touchdown against San Angelo. Just the 1 timeout.
Brady Clark in for the extra point. The snap is back. The hold is down. Brady's extra point is up. And it is good. We got 19 seconds left. Our new score, Wylie, 61. Central 57.
All right.
Hey, we're not going to fall asleep on the way home tonight.
Crap. No, good night. No, I won't even need the sunflower seeds on the ride home, I can assure you. All right, 19 seconds left again. We've all seen crazy stuff that happened. So I guarantee you, Coach Martin, special teams guys are saying, hey, keep everything in front of you. Be smart. You got 19 seconds. Be interesting to see, hey, Brady, if we're going to squib it, let's keep it in bounds. Keep it in bounds. Make sure we get a good nice little roll, like a little fairway drive. We got President's Cup this weekend. Great time. Hit a great kick here. And then, good night, Almighty. Keep everybody in front of you.
Put an asterisk by it. It's always unofficial in the booth, but according to our numbers, the Bulldogs 745 yards of offense tonight. They're 19 seconds away from getting out of here. 61-57. Clark has it teed up. And if it's Brady, if it's me, I'm kicking it out 10 yards out of the back of the end zone, and Brady can do it. Kickoff team is ready. Clark will approach the football. Here is the kick. No, it's going to be on the near sideline. Chance for a return. It's caught at the 8 by Rice. Up the sideline. 25-30. Reverses field. Breaks a tackle. Out across the 40-45. Clark makes the tackle. He's there with Daniel Teagle. 10 seconds left. The Bobcats 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. They do need a touchdown. They've got to go 52 yards to make it happen. With 10 seconds remaining, you're talking 2, maybe 3 plays. They do have 1 timeout left as well. 61-57 Bulldogs. Hill tonight, 246 yards rushing, 268 yards passing. He has been a little slow. We think is a little ankle sprain or something. He's going to have to throw the football. Play clock's running, 15 to go as the Bobcats just now running out on the field. 1st and 10 on the 48, center of the field. It's a 4-receiver set. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left. Back in the backfield. Play clock's at 2. It's at 1. It's at 0, and there's the flag. Delay of game penalty here on the Bobcats. That'll cost them 5.
Again, now Andy, it's a 5 yards count. It's very similar you see in the NFL or other places. They take the penalty for the punt. He probably Coach Creighton sees that. You don't want to waste your time out there because if you complete anything, you want to still have your time out. Because with 10 seconds left, now that drive is going to start on
43. Yeah, it still starts on the 48. Even with the penalty, it counted at the 48. They've got to go now 57 yards with 10 seconds left. Hill take the snap, straight drop, 3-man pressure. Hill throw it center of the field. It's caught. There's the hook and lateral. It's caught at the 40, and now Central will burn their final timeout. The hook and lateral for the Bobcats gets them to the 40. But with 3 seconds left, there's the timeout. They've got time for 1 play, a Hail Mary from the 40-yard line. 17 on the pass and catch really doesn't matter at this point. And it is 1 play here. The Bulldogs are 40 yards. Anything less than 40 yards, and Wiley gets out of here with the W.
And here's the thing, Andy. Coach Martin still has 1 timeout left, so if he sees anything, Coach Hill, the guys in the booth, see anything up here, you have that 1 timeout left. Didn't have to use it on the game. Go ahead, drive early. So you have 1 timeout left. Keep everybody in front of you. That's about it. I mean, there's not any other.
We saw Central in their last drive, 4th and 21, just threw an up for grabs ball, and Bulldogs helped them out with a pass interference. You might see something similar here. They might just try to get a cheap 15 with a penalty and then get a little closer and be able to run something different. 61-57 Bulldogs, 3 seconds to go. Here's the final play of the game. Bobcats need 40 and a touchdown. They've got 4 receivers back in the backfield. And now there's Coach Martin going to call the timeout as well. Go ahead and call it here, Coach Hill. Coach Martin going to talk to their defensive unit one more time. The Bulldogs trailed 49-35 with 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter of play. And since then, they have outscored Central 26-8. to turn a 14-point deficit now into a 4-point lead. Both teams are out of timeouts. So this will be it coming out of the break. 1st and 10 on the 40. A 40-yard plus play needed here for the Bobcats.
And again, you saw the hook and ladder. They may hook it, fake the hook, keep the ladder going.
Bulldogs have 3 players inside the 25-yard line already. Here's the game at the 40-yard line. Hill, a straight drop, pressure coming, and they're going to sack him. Hill's trying to stay alive. He's still alive. He's still running for his life. He's at the 50. He's throwing it up for grabs. There's a receiver who makes a catch at the 10. He's still running, and he's going to get in the end zone and score a touchdown. A crazy, crazy finish. And the Bobcats are going to walk out of here with a win. The Bulldogs had him sacked. He breaks it. He throws it up for grabs, and the catch is made on the last play of the game. And I don't even know who caught it, but it'll go as a 40-yard touchdown pass. And that's how it's going to end. No conversion needed. Central's going to win 63-61. Hill was sacked. The Bulldogs had him sacked. Somehow Hill escapes, keeps on running, throws it up for grabs, and it's caught at the 10-yard line and getting into the end zone for a touchdown of the Bobcats. And that's how this one comes to an end. Exhilaration on the home side in orange and just absolute stunned on the far sideline in purple. As Hill made the throw, the catch again at the 10-yard line and able to get into the end zone and score the touchdown. You won't see one like that for a long time. 63-61, Central on the last play of the game, a Hail Mary to score it.
Wow.
We'll take a timeout and we'll wrap things up. Our Animal Health and Medical Center postgame show and our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game. We'll get them for you here in just a moment as Central wins it. Again, your final score, 63-61. We'll take the timeout. This is Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 1017 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Doctors and nurses are the foundation of healthcare, but it takes people from all different backgrounds, experiences, and education with unique talents and skills to fulfill our mission of providing high-quality healthcare, emphasizing excellence and compassion consistent with the healing ministry of Jesus Christ. Join our team of educators, nurses, accountants, pharmacists, environmental service techs, transporters, and more. Be part of something that matters. Be part of the mission. Apply today at hendrickhealth.org/careers.
At Wylie ISD, our career and technical education courses are designed to provide academic challenges for students. To us, it is vital for our students to earn important certifications that are recognized by industry and not only promote college readiness to further their education, but springboard students in preparation for a career in current and emerging professions. Wylie ISD, inspiring the next generation of innovators.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, we're in our 3rd decade of providing high-quality, affordable dental care in Abilene and the Big Country. Our family-friendly clinic offers comprehensive dental care for adults and children. Anything from hygiene and preventative care to cosmetic dentistry and dental implants. And don't worry, we do emergency services too. Our team of professionals understands the latest dental techniques and technology and welcome your questions as we develop the perfect treatment plan for you. And best of all, we offer same-day appointments if you're in pain. So schedule your appointment today, and we'll see you soon.
And back to San Angelo Stadium one final time. We're trying to catch our breath. We're trying to process what we just saw. What an amazing high school football game, and speechless. Unbelievable. A Hail Mary. What a 40-yard touchdown pass on the last play of the game where quarterback Tyler Hill for the Bobcats is in the grasp of a Bulldog defender who can't quite finish off the sack in the play. Hill scrambles to his right, throws it down the field. The catch is made. The tackle's broken, and it's a touchdown for the Bobcats on the final play of the game. Your final score from San Angelo Stadium, Central 63, Wylie 61. Andy Penny alongside Ryan Holmes, and Hodge, you're speechless. I mean, I hadn't known you that long, but I've never seen you speechless before. But holy cow, what a finish, what a game.
Well, you know, you just do. You feel for these coaches, you feel for these players, just to play so hard to get back in it. You got a few stops, and then with 3 seconds left, unfortunately, a play was made and was able to execute it. And, you know, it's one of those, I was thinking in my head, somebody tonight's going to have a, you know, either a homecoming thought for them or a stop for us. And Hill, who, you know, two quarterbacks tonight played really, really gutsy football. You know, they both took some hits in Hill and KJ and 63-61. If you didn't own orange or purple and all you did was come watch a game tonight, you got to see probably one of the best games in the state tonight.
Unbelievable. 63-61. We have to give credit where credit is due. Tyler Hill, the quarterback, 6'3", 185 pounds. He did it on the ground in the first half. He ends the night with 246 yards rushing. And his last 40 of the night, a Hail Mary, gives him 325 yards passing. He by himself with 570 yards of offense. That is a state performance. That better be the best in the state performance. He better win some kind of state award for that. Tyler Hill, impressive performance for Tyler. We flip the field and look at the Bulldog offense. Again, unofficial, but 745 yards of offense tonight for the Bulldogs. 478 through the air, 267 on the ground. You've got two receivers in Heighton and Regala, both over 160 yards of receiving. 475 for KJ passing, or 478 passing. He's at a 144 rushing. Landry Carlton's at 103 rushing. And it's kind of an all-for-naught thing as the Bulldogs fall 63-61. And, you know, Hodge, I always try to find silver linings out of this thing. And the best silver lining I can say right now is the Bulldogs get a chance to rest and reset, and district plays at least 14 days away instead of 7.
Well, and we mentioned it looks like for the most part that, you know, I didn't see anything tonight. There's always going to be bumps and bruises tomorrow morning just because you played – we kicked off at 7, and it's almost 10 o'clock. And really, if it wasn't for the third quarter going by so fast, it may be midnight the way that fourth quarter took. And I can assure you that the last 3 seconds took forever. But in that, it looks like we got out healthy. It looks like we've got, you know, like you said, a week off. And it's just important over the next 2 weeks to no more, oh, well, we did good. Let this light a fire as we head into district and say, you know what, we're going to find a way to finish games. And we're going to do that. And so you have two options here. You can either let it fester and bother you or let it fester in a way to make you better. And that's what I look for Wylie to do is we'll kick off district on October 7th against Plainview. And so, again, that's kind of my look at it. Gritty performance. And getting out healthy and getting ready for district.
63-61, our final score again. It's hard to pick a Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game. I think we're going to go with Harrison Heighton tonight. Harrison was 8 catches for 187 yards and 2 touchdown receptions tonight. Great job by Harrison with the 8 for 187. So many guys, again, that we could give credit to, but we'll give it to Harrison Heighton tonight. 8 catches for 187. And the touchdowns. Hodge, we'll talk about this one for a long time.
We will, and the best thing that'll heal that up is a big district win on October 7th and kind of kick things back going in that W column. And so be sure, guys, head over to the Clay Martin show on Tuesday.
At the Shed.
Let these kids, and then that's my thing. Those that are listening and watching, these kids are going to be walking the hall next week in the community. Hey, still keep showing the support and let them know that, hey, this district season gets rolling. You Wylie Bulldog fans are right there behind them, and we'll see you at the Hugh in 2 weeks.
Looking forward to it, man. Hey, I don't think we're going to have any problems getting back home tonight. I think the adrenaline is plenty high. Safe travels. Enjoyed it. We'll see you at the Hugh in 2 weeks, man.
Sounds good.
As that's going to wrap things up here from San Angelo Stadium. So many people to say thanks to. Again, Abilene Glass and Mirror, our player of the game since 1946. Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop. You're sure to find what you're looking for. Visit them online at AbileneGlass.com. Animal Health and Medical Center, sponsor of our post-game show. At Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like valued family members. Animal Health and Medical Center. So many others to say a thanks to. The Shed Market, Hendrick Clinic, Bone and Joint, First Financial Bank, Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, Big Country Tire, 1017 The Raider, our radio home for Wylie Bulldog football, Pest Patrol, Intune Music and Sound, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, and Taylor Electric Cooperative, our title sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football. Special thanks to all of our great sponsors. And we could not do this without you. Special thanks to, again, our Wylie Bulldog production crew, our high school staff who is here putting this game on the airwaves, Chris Correa, Sam De La Rosa, Dylan Reagan, Tim Sturdivant, Crystal Nelson, Scout Johnson, teacher sponsor Justin Holland. Appreciate all the work you guys do, Wylie Bulldog Productions and Wylie High School as well. Our last thanks, it always goes out to you, the listener, the viewer, the great supporter of Wylie Bulldog Athletics and the great kids of Wylie High School. Thanks for all you do to make the Bulldogs such a great place to be. Again, that will wrap things up. We will talk to you again on Tuesday night, the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone with head coach Clay Martin, live from the Shed, 6 o'clock. Please come out and join us. Get you a good plate of food and listen to Coach Clay Martin Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock at the Shed. The next time we'll talk to you on a football broadcast 2 weeks from tonight. Again, next week is the open date. We're back at home as District 2-5A play gets underway 2 weeks from tonight as the Bulldogs play host to the Plainview Bulldogs. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:45 on the pregame here on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 1017 The Raider. That's going to wrap things up. Again, we're grateful for everything you do. Our final score from San Angelo Stadium, one final time. Central 63, Wylie 61. For Ryan Holmes, I'm Andy Penny. Until next time, take care. God bless. So long, everybody.